Made in Tiger Country.
Putting off going to the dentist doesn't make it go away. Hood Dental makes it easier with 5 locations, over 3,000 5-star reviews, and care that actually feels comfortable. New patients get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-ray. Schedule online at hooddentalcare.com.
Like most of you, I don't like billboards, and that's why I don't have any. If you've been injured and the insurance company isn't treating you right, I'm Spencer Callahan, and I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA 2620481, office in Baton Rouge.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers. LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge.
Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Tuesday, August 25th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect rainy skies with possible thunderstorms and a high of 91. On today's show, we'll talk about LSU potentially adding more players to this 2026 roster. Some LSU basketball news, both men's and women's variety. And Nick Underhill of New Orleans Football joins us in the 9 o'clock hour to give us an update on the New Orleans Saints. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN. And watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 1 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio, brought to you by Community Steel, starts now.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Welcome in, OTB. Tuesday morning. Tuesday. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate all here with you. How we doing? How we living?
Doing fantastic. Good morning.
Is that truthful?
Oh, it is. It's great. I feel great. Excited for the day. It's Tuesday. You kidding me? I got these beautiful gold Community Steel banners behind us.
It is a big day.
Nothing can get me down. We're pretty much done moving everything now. We tidied up a few things yesterday.
Okay.
I think we got, I think we're going to have some construction workers at our house today.
What are they doing today?
Well, I think they're going to do a little, now that everything's cleared out, a little game planning. They're going to start with
they're going to have a clipboard and like have a pen, have like this, you know, their brow a little down, be like,
look, we're
interesting.
For sure. Oh,
and then charge you for it.
Yeah, you see? No, it's going to, look, I'm not ignorant to the fact that it's going to be a long process.
Oh, sorry. I'm not ignorant. I'm sorry.
Come on, guys. Not ignorant.
Yeah, you're in for
integrity.
You're in for the long haul.
We're in for the long haul.
I knew when I was
starts
moving
today at least.
When I was moving your kitchen from the kitchen to the second floor.
Yeah.
That you were probably in it for the long haul.
Yeah, we're gonna be in it. We're gonna be in it deep. We'll keep you updated though. 8 to 12 months. So 14.
It's so true.
That's fine. I'm sure we'll stay on budget.
I'm sure you'll stay on time and budget.
On time and budget. Probably go under budget and probably be faster.
Always happens that way.
I'm thinking 6 months and under budget.
Yeah, we might make money on this deal.
Dang.
Tell me your ways.
Architectural Digest about to call you.
Not a huge deal, everybody. But no, man, I'm feeling good. Ain't nothing going to steal my happy.
Well, good for you.
Except NFL players coming to play college.
No, the NFL season starts very soon. I'm excited.
Alondra, how we
doing? You got a real bad attitude.
What? I'm happy. What? That was very positive.
That was positive.
Thank you.
How we doing, Alondra?
Great.
About that.
Sometimes I just don't really have much more to add.
Yeah,
like I really don't.
Great.
It's kind of like, are you one of my children? Them asking how their day at school was?
It was fine.
It's good.
We got some rain yesterday.
Yeah, we did.
Dude,
how about that?
Finally, yes.
Like Matt thought I was lying yesterday. Matt's like, Taylor, it hasn't rained in 6 years. I was like,
Nowhere
Matt,
in the South.
It's rained everywhere I'm at for like a week straight.
That's the first time in a long time I've seen some rain.
Supposed to have rain again today, so
Yeah.
get hyped.
That was a nice little rain. I was actually, when it was raining, I had been doing some stuff around the house, and I was actually laid out on a heating pad at the time when it was raining, and it was electric. It was lovely.
Not the heating pad.
I had the whole heating pad.
I bet that felt so good.
It did.
Yeah.
On the back. Oof.
I was leaving here and I saw it get real dark and I was like, ooh, let me get home before it starts really pouring. And then on the way home is when it
Did you grab a
started coming down.
coffee cup and a shawl? And
No.
stare outside the window?
No.
With
No Nora
Paula,
Jones.
With Paula Cole
Yeah,
playing?
Paula Cole.
I don't want to wait.
That sounded really good.
Thank you.
That actually was.
Your
like,
voice
Jake
doesn't sound
hit that.
great normal, but when you hit those high notes,
Thank you.
Jake's a falsetto.
Yeah.
Said it for years.
Been saying that. Tay, outside of the rain, how are you?
Well, I mean, other than being completely validated on the weather, why would I need anything else? No, in all seriousness.
Broken clock.
We're, yeah, right. If I say it's going to rain every day, it's like
Well,
along with the
eventually it
Jerry
will
Jones thing. Eventually we're going to be right? Like that's going to happen at some point. No, we're doing good. Little man slept pretty good last night. Yesterday afternoon, kind of a jerk, but at night,
okay, sure.
he did well.
Come on,
He did well.
What are we doing here, bud? Got to sleep.
How you doing? Everything's good?
I'm good.
How's the body?
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I was a little bit worried today.
Yeah. Because second day after.
Second day after, you know.
But the back's holding up.
It's been a long time since I've moved a 7-8 feet buffet upstairs.
Yep.
You know,
made of one piece of wood.
made of one that headboard.
This is like
Whenever y'all get rid of that, I'm gonna burn it.
What do you think? Is mahogany?
I don't know what it was.
Redwood?
Marble. Good God.
I think when things are, I don't think we're ever going to move them down again. We're just going to chop them up and toss them off the balcony.
Or get an elevator.
Just kidding.
How heavy was this thing, Jake?
All the pounds.
It says black iron wood is the
That's what it was.
heftiest
Black iron
wood out
wood.
there. Yeah. It's the densest.
That's what it was.
We bought it when we were in Seattle. We had taken a trip up north of Seattle because there was a restoration hardware outlet store.
Yeah.
So it was all the things. It was like we got a couple things like, it's an outlet store. So you get some stuff that didn't completely pass quality control coming out of the factory maybe. Maybe it's a little dent and scratch on it.
Yeah.
Well, this one was just, I think it didn't pass because it was too heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody bought it and said, I'm not lifting that.
Can't do it.
Save that for some other fools.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Yeah. That fool's right there to my left.
That is a good deal. You know me. I don't care how heavy it is if it's a good deal. I got good friends.
It's like, I'll worry about the weight of it later. Can't pass up on this.
Can't afford not to get this.
I know yesterday we did lose the thread a little bit just because of all the news that was coming out and us reacting to it. We mentioned it, but it is officially college football game week.
Oh.
Like we have actual meaningful football games this weekend. The slate's not the who's who, but there's 3 games that I'm going to watch.
TCU and Ireland will be fun.
See if North Carolina's any
Yeah.
good. Probably not.
It'll be fun to
saw a
watch.
really
UVA,
funny
NC
tweet
State, I think, is going to be good.
that TCU social media put a map of Ireland or whatever, but the
Ireland.
map excluded Northern Ireland. And they were like, even TCU doesn't recognize Northern Ireland. And then they
Got
did
'em.
one of them with like the IRA.
Oh, dang.
Like they posted a picture of it and they're like TCU social media team.
Classic.
TCU bringing the heat.
Well, I mean, they're
funny.
technically, they are different.
Yeah. All right, man.
Northern Ireland's part of the United Kingdom. Ireland's not.
Yeah. And people in Ireland do not like people from the United Kingdom.
No, they do not.
They do not like them one bit.
They don't like the people sometimes put them in the United Kingdom.
You know who they do love? Americans.
Why is that?
I don't know. No idea. They love them though. When we were there, I want to say 10 years ago now. Went there in July with my dad and my older brother, and we were there during the 4th of July. They threw one of the biggest 4th of July parties I've ever seen. We were in Killarney. It was a fantastic trip. Incredible. Would love to go back. But yeah, they love Americans. And at the time, it was off season. I was with the Patriots, and they love that because they're all Patriots fans because it's the most American thing you can. I don't know, one of those deals. And I was like confused at why, and it's because they do not like people from England, and obviously USA beat the brakes off England in a war.
They did. About 250 years ago.
Yeah, been good friends since, but like each other.
It's funny that they like the Patriots because everybody here hated the Patriots.
That's fair. Just kicked my leg up again.
Still do.
Do they?
I do.
Because of
Rossini? No, I was never a Belichick guy.
Oh.
Or Kraft guy. Like, I get that Belichick's not there anymore, but, like, I just grew up not liking the Patriots. I guess I still don't like them. They're not top of mind anymore, but.
They did make the Super Bowl.
Well, Londra, we are going to call you out for that unk move that you just pulled.
I just tagged myself?
Yeah.
So stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I am unk.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
She tagged herself in a comment.
So I was replying
to
somebody that asked me a question, and I tagged myself instead of them.
Yeah, we can't let that slide.
Yeah, they can't let that
I would never.
They were asking me about that movie Obsession. Did y'all see it?
I did not.
I did not really like it.
Tay for sure did.
I saw it.
I didn't really like it.
I mean, we didn't get to go to the theater and watch. We watched it 3 days before baby got here, and I didn't know what to expect. I mean,
still don't.
It's like this guy wishes, it's like a monkey's paw situation. Like the guy wishes that this girl loved him more than anybody in the world. So then she gets like obsessed with him. Yeah. But I felt like it wasn't explored enough that there was the other normal, her name's Nikki. Okay. And then like after he wishes that, she gets all crazy. But then like normal Nikki was still in there somewhere. And so I feel like that wasn't explored enough. Like I just didn't really like the movie that much.
There was some
the
stuff
actress was good. I liked the girl that played Nikki. She was good, but I didn't really like the movie.
So she's blowing up right now. She's gonna be in a Marvel movie. She's gonna be in another horror movie coming out. Like she was actually really good. Indie something.
Yeah, I do agree she was good, but I just didn't like the movie.
All right.
There's a lot of horror movies coming out.
And Tay is probably.
Tay-Tay's not the only person that watches horror movies.
I don't know. He watches all
There's
of
like
them,
one that's coming out called Other Mother with Jessica Chastain, which I feel like she hasn't been in stuff lately, or maybe I've just missed it, so I'm excited for that one.
All right.
Do you enjoy the horror
Tay-Tay's
movie?
favorite genre. Is it yours as well?
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I definitely dabble in it. Like I'll sit there and watch one by myself in the dark just to feel something.
Oh,
really?
Okay.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Especially a psychological thriller. I think I'm more like psych thriller than
like those
horror.
better. Yeah, me too. I like those a lot.
Yeah.
Like
but there's a ton coming out.
During like when we were teenagers, there was like The Ring was like the one.
Oh yeah.
And there was another one with Sarah Michelle Gellar. And I cannot for the life of me remember what it was
called. Horror movie or psychological thriller?
It's like a horror movie.
Probably I Know What You Did Last Summer.
No. It's after
What was the one with
that's
Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer?
What Lies Beneath.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I like the older ones. Like we grew up watching Halloween and stuff like that because those were classic.
Oh, I've seen like the Friday the 13th. Yeah, Freddy's.
What other?
All those.
I mean, Cruel Intentions. But
in the dark by yourself, watch it.
Like in my house by myself, maybe not.
Do you ever get scared?
Oh yeah, I freak myself out.
Scream was a good one too. The original Scream, the OG Scream.
It makes me like, oh, that was exciting.
Oh, The Grudge.
The Grudge.
So fun.
That was thrilling.
It was fun till I feel like I might die tonight.
All right, well, watch this clock integrity.
Stop it.
We're going to take a break, and we'll be back more OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Let's hear about Gordon.
Off the bench.
Yeah. And we'll also tell you about Gordon McKernan injury attorneys.
Talking about the G team?
The G team.
Hey-o.
Go to getgordon.com. You're going to have a chat with them right there on the website. All you got to do is getgordon.com. Then it's going to pop up. It's going to be the first thing that you see. But If you can't, for some reason, get to the computer, can't get to your phone to look up GetGordon.com, guess what you can do? You can put your area code in Louisiana, no matter where you're listening to us in the state of Louisiana, and then follow that by 888-8888. You can have a conversation with them. You can check them out on social media at Get Gordon. A lot of ways to get in contact with the G Team. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. If you have been injured, accidents happen out there. It's nobody. We can't always avoid accidents, and when they do happen, maybe it's a car accident, truck accident, maybe it's injured on the job site, maybe a slip and fall, whatever it is, make sure you call the experts. Gordon McKernan, injury attorneys. They will fight for you. Get exactly what you deserve. So be a part of that G Team. Go to getgordon.com. Let's getgordon.com.
Bayou Ford has 0% APR with no payments for 90 days and $1,000 down payment assistance on select 2026 Ford models.
Plus the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles.
If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back in OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. And as Matthew told you, always on Tuesdays, you can count on Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website right here in Gonzales, Louisiana. It is Louisiana Steel, CommunitySteelCo.com. All right, Tay-Tay, going to throw it to you. I see in the doc here that, as you mentioned in the open, LSU has added some other former players that have been inside of NFL camps.
Well, committed Xavier Harris, former Ole Miss and New Orleans Saint defensive tackle. You'll love that one there, Mr. Matt Flynn. 6'8", 330 pounds. So big body in the middle.
Big guy.
But potentially, I mean, obviously we got to wait for everything to be final. Potentially that's 3 guys with Junior Tui Halamaka, Xavier Harris, and Daquan Wright. So that's 3 guys that LSU could potentially add, 2 of which were in NFL training camp. Look, I get it. College football's gross. We all get it.
NFL.
Lane spoke on this yesterday, and
Ryan Day did too.
Yeah, well, and Lane kind of said what we've all been saying was like, look, if I'm able to bring in guys that makes my team better, do I want them on my team or do I want to play against them when somebody else brings them in? So that was his philosophy on the whole thing. But look, I mean, nonetheless, whatever you think about it, big body in the middle that can help you. That again is familiar with the coaching staff. So potentially 3 guys.
This one is a little bit awkward because of his comments about Lane Kiffin after Lane Kiffin left Ole Miss to go to LSU. He did not hold his tongue.
But it's very indicative of just where we're at.
Yeah.
You keep saying integrity, like 0 integrity. Throw a little money at someone.
Right, like it's funny how
bands to
opinions
make a
change.
dance. Bands to make a dance.
I heard that. I've heard that before.
Dollar.
I used that joke the other day when we were actually moving at Flynn's house.
Did it hit?
He was talking about he had these bands on the treadmill that he had to take off. And I was like, I thought bands made her dance.
They do.
Nobody.
Dang.
Bands?
What an unk.
Yeah. Like rubber bands around the,
I get it.
Nobody.
Juicy J said it.
Yeah.
So.
But if you throw one that's like wadded up with a band around it, that would hurt. You got to undo it. Undo the band. When's the last time you shot a rubber band like with your finger?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
I don't think I've handled a rubber band in a second.
Gotta be honest, I miss that.
Tay-Tay.
You know what? I'm gonna buy you some rubber bands.
Yeah, I got you. Tay-Tay, can you go ahead and read this tweet from Chris Lowe, of course, our good friend CeeLo, who now works for On3.
Yeah, Lowe's the one that kind of reminded everybody of the quote. So it was about when Golding took over. He said how a real head coach is supposed to be. Kiffin's departure felt like a slap in the face. He said Kiffin tried to be an announcer and come into the broadcast. He was trying to troll us. That's all he's ever done. He was just trying to steal our shine. So not the greatest comments.
Tried to be a damn announcer.
Yes.
You didn't really.
Tried to be a damn announcer.
You paraphrased.
Yeah, well, it's 7:21. I think he was just,
He's frustrated over there. Yeah. He's frustrated.
So if you do add these 3 players, and it sounds like there's more coming down.
Is there an if?
Line.
Did you say if?
Well, I'm saying if all things like this player's committed, if all these things work out and the courts don't do anything, and I know the SEC put out a statement yesterday as well. Commissioner Sankey is not a big fan of this. Let's say that it does get to the finish line. You have to look at your roster and remove 3 players.
Do you?
If you're at that number. Now, I don't know exactly where LSU is as far as numbers after, because, there's going to be people that do leave.
I don't know if I realized that there was a number.
Well, again, that was something that the NCAA put into place like a year ago. But does that, I'm not trying to be funny, but does that number matter anymore?
No. I don't think so.
Tay, what you got the Temu version of X?
I'm just not signed in
on your computer there, bud. You've been trying to click on that X to continue.
Hang on, I'm signed in on ESPN.
Why are we being so unk today? Everybody get in. I need y'all all to lock in. Everybody lock in.
Don't let me rub
Seriously.
off on y'all.
He just kept clicking.
We can only have one unk in this room.
Don't think that's.
I don't need us all group FaceTiming someone.
I came into the show today saying, you know what? I need to get off my porch. I need to stop shaking my fist. So I feel like we did it a lot yesterday. But I feel like it was a lot of common sense, like just airing grievances about common sense. But like I just feel like it's making it pretty hard. Pretty hard.
I really don't disagree with the things that you're saying.
Yeah.
At all.
I don't know if anybody else.
It's a little bit of cognitive dissonance on my part.
I don't know.
And everybody's
getting used to a new age, a new world. But I feel like it's a new age, a new world that nobody asked for. Like we're being told like, yeah, just get over it. It's the way things are now. It's like these are special situations. These are special circumstances. Like it'll normalize. I think every year there's going to be a special circumstance or a special situation. Like what we talked about yesterday. It's okay. I understand.
That's my biggest problem.
I can sympathize with what Lane said yesterday, and I can understand. Like this is what he was trying to say was this is a one-time deal. Because of the rule that was passed for the 5th year, these players were not told earlier, so they did something they didn't think they had any options on, and a judge made a ruling. I get that. I sympathize with that, but it is very ignorant to think that this is a one-time deal. This is very ignorant to think that once this happens, everything goes back to normal. There is no line. There is no stopping point on where college football, college athletics can go to, because attorneys are making the rules, judges are making the rules as we go on the fly. So where's the stopping point? There is not one.
Yeah, that's really, as I said, that's my biggest issue is I just don't think that there ever is going to be that if we continue to do what we're doing, because there's rules in place for this not to be allowed. Like, there is. But it doesn't matter because you just go to court, get an injunction, and the rules don't matter anymore.
Right.
Maybe that's why I'm not mad anymore. Like, I hate this. I think it's all stupid. But, like, I'm so numb to, like, dumb things happening in college athletics now to where I'm just like, what's the point of getting mad?
So it's the slow burn, right?
Yep.
It's over the last couple of years, everybody's been like our compass for what college athletics is, or you could call it moral compass, you can call it whatever it is. What we've always thought about college football has slowly deteriorated to this point where we're just kind of okay with it. I mean, it's just a little bit here, a little bit there, but like every couple months, it's a little bit further, a little bit further, a little bit further. And now all of a sudden, if you looked at it from where we are now to where we were, it's not a recognizable situation. Like the sport's the same because it's tackle football. The sports are the same, the rules are the same, but like everything else around it is pretty unrecognizable. But again, I sympathize with what Lane said yesterday. And I get it. Like, you want the competitive advantage. He's here to win games. It doesn't mean we have to like the way everything is around it.
Yeah.
We can still cheer for our team and hope we win every single game.
Right.
And cheer for these guys that they're signing. But it doesn't mean we have to like it. The way that happened, at least. Doesn't mean we have to like the way that happened or the trajectory, direction, college athletics, the thing that we all love. Everybody loves it. I mean, we love it for a lot of different reasons. There isn't just one. It isn't just because of the play on the field is why we love it. It's everything that comes with it. It's the amateurism that we've all grown up with. It's the heart that people play with. It's the pageantry. It's the we hate your team, you hate ours, and that's awesome type situation. It's all those things that make college football great. It's not just a sport on the field. If it was just a sport on the field with great athletes playing, we'd all watch the XFL and cheer for it, right? If it was just about football and watching great athletes play, we'd watch these off-brand
spring leagues.
We'd watch these spring leagues. Yeah. Nobody does because you don't care about it. Like, you care about college athletics because you care about your school. And you care about, like, what the sport is. And it's a little bit different now. No, not a little bit different. It's a little bit different now.
It's a lot of bit different.
It's a little bit different now than it was last week.
Right.
And last week's a little bit different than it was the week before. And slowly progresses to where it is now. Doesn't mean you got to like the sport any less. You just don't have to. Yeah. You just don't have to. Everybody doesn't have to fall in the same camp and be like, blindly say, hey, this is awesome. I don't care. Improve the team. Get better. Blah, blah, blah. You don't have to be like that.
Right.
Yeah.
I do agree. You can still cheer for your team, love your team, want your team to do well. I said it yesterday. The things I love most in this world, right, it's going to be like family and LSU. And, of course, I'm religious, so the Lord as well. Shout out to the Lord. Going to get a amen.
Big shout out.
Amen.
Thank you.
Thank
Hallelujah.
the Lord for another day.
Right? I love it, and I want it to do well. And, man, when I'm calling those games, I want LSU to win so bad. So, that doesn't change. But, like, to Matt's point, it actually is a very good for you. It's a great way to put it. Like, you can still not like it and not like the direction that it's going and love your school. Those two things don't have to be completely separate. But, again, biggest issue is, when is it ever going to stop? Or just even stop long enough to come up for a breath. Like when's that going to happen? And that's what I'm nervous about. Like, how far can we go? Because if I would have told anybody in this room 3 years ago where we're at now, y'all would have laughed and said, you're an idiot. And I would have said, you're right, I am. So it just continues to get wild and wild and wilder, and just don't know where the stopping point is.
How crazy would I sound if I was like, hey, what if in college football we traded?
You're like, right now, I'd be like,
right now,
what?
If Lane Kiffin traded with Pete Golden, they traded a player.
They traded coaches.
And as
mid-season trades are next.
Yeah, mid-season trades.
I got to know lineman down. You need a safety. Hey, let's make this thing happen.
Everyone listening is probably like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Transfers are basically that.
Right.
Yeah, they're going to trade college football.
I mean,
it's not going to trade.
Tennessee and UCLA traded quarterbacks last
Yeah.
Right. Just wait. I mean, that's off-season, sure, but a mid-season trade?
Like, they have trading deadlines, basically, with transfer portal.
Yeah. Just do it in the season. It's a difference.
All right, we will read that SEC statement from the league office when we come back, and we'll do it right here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, if you're ready to give your bathroom a fresh new look without the hassle of a full remodel, Bath Fitter of Baton Rouge makes it easy with custom-made tubs and showers designed to fit right over your existing space. Installation completed in as little as 1 day. That's the big thing that we talk about here, okay? Because there's no messy demolition. There's no weeks of construction like we were talking about earlier in the show. It is just a clean, updated bathroom built to last. Give your bathroom the upgrade it deserves with Bath Fitter of Baton Rouge. You can get started today at bathfitter.com.
Right, Bath Fitter, whether your bathroom is outdated, maybe it's difficult to clean, or just doesn't fit your family's needs anymore, Bath Fitter has a solution for you. They can replace an old tub. They can install a beautiful walk-in shower, maybe convert your existing bathtub into a safer, more accessible shower that's perfect for aging in place or anyone looking for added convenience. So if you're ready to love your bathroom again, schedule your free in-home consultation today. Visit bathfitter.com, bathfitter.com.
Every Raising Cane's chicken finger is marinated, battered by hand, and cooked to order to perfection. We don't have heat lamps, because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
After a decade of working in private
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Here live from the Raising Cane studio again every single Tuesday. You see the gold panels behind us. Community Steel, communitysteelco.com is the website. For those wondering when the cut day is for the National Football League, that is coming up.
Why would we wonder? Why would we wonder?
But wait,
what are you talking about? It's about to get active.
It's like another
college
waiver wire, bud. Sunday, August the 30th. That's when all 32 teams must trim their active rosters to 53 players by 6 p.m. Eastern time on that Sunday night. So, for those keeping score at home, those players that are going to be released that are going to be playing college football again, yes, that's a real sentence, that means that they would, at the earliest, get to campus the Monday of game week, of the opening week. And maybe, I don't know how this works because who knows anything. I don't know if like TCU or North Carolina or Virginia or NC State or Jacksonville State or North Dakota State, if they wanted to add one of these players and they've already played a game in week 0, I'm not even sure how that works. And so that's that portion of it. But that means these players would be getting to your team on game day. Or game week, I should say, for actual game day.
When do classes start?
That started yesterday.
Does that even matter?
I don't know, and I'm not trying to be humorous here. I don't think classes.
My question
what's
yesterday.
Classes?
Yeah, like whenever everything started coming out, are these people even going to take at least one online class? Like, is Daquan Wright going to come in and take like history or something?
Yeah.
They could do the
How is that going to work?
The golf internship.
Yeah, the internship, their driving range. Well, the same thing happened in the transfer portal. Y'all remember the classes started for the second semester, and they had like 2 or 3 weeks to get enrolled in classes after the classes had started. So I'm assuming that's the same in the fall.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
that's definitely right.
Just like if we were in school and we were just students and we decided to drop a class, add a class. I guess. Although I would think you'd have to be enrolled by some point.
So
I don't.
Different schools will have different rules. Like Marcus
Depends
Freeman
on if
was asked.
if you're on a semester or if you're on a quarter system too.
Yeah, somebody asked Marcus Freeman if he would add these players, and he's like, "It's not really up to me. I doubt we could actually get any of these guys enrolled."
Yeah,
right.
So
I gotta tell you, coaches 50 through 78 are licking their chops right now watching that waiver wire in the NFL. They're like, "Oh yeah, don't really have much to do at practice. I'll watch these cuts."
There's so many of them.
I'm serious.
So
there's so many of them.
There's so many
of
them.
Coaches.
I'm pretty sure there's 80 now.
50 through 80 then.
You were asking a little bit earlier, Matt, about the number. The hard cap on players is 105 on a roster. Teams are also permitted to award up to 105 scholarships, so removing that old limit of 85.
So 105
still
included.
Doing scholarships?
So there's a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
well, they need scholarships.
So there's a lot. there's a lot of schools. Now I don't know that LSU is going to be one, but there's going to be a lot of schools that don't have 105. Just not like
Last day to
Louisiana
add,
Tech's not going to have 105 scholarship.
I got
players.
a text.
Woo!
Matthew says last day to add classes for LSU is September 2nd.
Okay, so that would be Wednesday.
That's
Next
just what
Wednesday.
So
that's
just before the game.
There's going to be a lot happening.
That's just a
on
suggestion.
September the 1st.
That rule's just a suggestion.
Yeah, yeah.
The 2nd, the 4th.
Well, it doesn't matter. October.
Tomato.
You want to come in after fall break? Come on.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good.
My judge is tougher than your judge.
Relax, guys.
I mean, taking
I know
my
a guy.
dad's a lawyer to another level.
Taking my dad's a liar. My dad could beat your dad up. Good, clean fun, guys. Good, clean fun.
I mean, you got to have a little fun with it.
You got to have a little fun.
Yeah,
Something this ridiculous.
I did mention that the SEC did put out a statement, and I know Taylor had it on the back screen there for a little bit. I am going to read it, and y'all tell me if y'all think it actually means anything. So after a Monday evening video conference of the presidents and chancellors of the Southeastern Conference, the conference is issuing the following statement. College athletes, not former professional athletes, have been at the heart of the Southeastern Conference. Individuals who choose to leave college athletics, sign professional playing contracts, and compete professionally should not then be permitted to return to college competition. Allowing that to occur will blur the line between college and professional sports. Feels like we passed that up a long time ago. Create significant competitive.
Is this a year ago?
What's a date
So
on
no,
thing?
this does not mean anything because
All right, yeah. I mean,
just-
reduce opportunities for
Words mean nothing
reduce
without
opportunities for high school and current college athletes. Just to finish real quick, it says college sports are for college athletes. The current confusion around national eligibility standards emphasizes the need to advance the Protect College Sports Act. But yes, to your point,
yeah,
Alondra, you're
words
right.
mean nothing without action. All they said was, we are releasing a statement.
Yeah.
They didn't say, this is what we are going to do to fix it.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, again, they have the rules in place. What really can you do? Say you're not allowed to sue?
Yeah. This
We
is
live
them
in a
saying.
litigious society.
Yeah.
Thank you, McDonald's, for spilling hot coffee on that lady.
It's true. It was hot, though.
It was hot. It was hot.
What?
To her point, the most important thing in here, honestly, they should not be permitted. It does not say they will not be permitted.
Yeah.
This is just like, hey,
It's a
our
suggestion.
suggestion is to do this.
Yeah.
Great.
I know there was
think this is a
nothing. Yeah,
great
there was
idea. Show
nothing
me,
like,
don't tell me.
hey, you have to do
This
this.
is it. Like, we do not like this, but there is nothing
It
that
means
we
nothing.
can do. We are not mad. We are just disappointed.
Ask yourself, what would Brett Yormark do?
True.
This does feel like the parent telling you, I don't want you to go out and party and drink.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you you can't go to the party,
What if
but
you're
I
gonna do it,
don't
do it
want you
here.
to have fun. What are you going to do? You're going to go have fun.
Right.
Great comment in the chat. I declare bankruptcy. It's a great declaration by the SEC right there. Good
But like,
job.
I mean, literally, all it says is they shouldn't be allowed to play. Okay, but are they?
And this is like SEC
They
president's
sure are.
statement.
They
but
sure are, Taylor.
The problem is there's SEC schools and presidents that said, yeah, sure, you can put out the statement, that have already recruited the players that were in NFL training camps or in an NFL mini camp. Or so your school's already doing it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you really on board? You have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It doesn't feel like it's unified here.
Yep. I feel like there's a lot of people out there probably trying to find where the moral compass falls, where it lies. Like, you're the first to do anything always is the one taking the risk, right? Whether it's, the legality
And
of
obviously,
it.
like right now, as LSU fans, we're sitting there and just taking shots because
people don't
it's
like
on
us.
the gridiron and the hardwood for LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So LSU's kind of the first, not going to be the only. And actually, I want to do this. We'll step away, and when we come back, I do want to play the comments from Ryan Day, Ohio State's head coach, because you're competing with the Big Ten if you're the SEC. So the SEC puts out this statement. What about the Big Ten? That is your challenger. That is who's won the last 3 national championships. Ohio State the most recognizable program in the Big Ten, and we'll play that audio for you when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to PelicanRoof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing. Now, our friends over at Pelican Roofing, we love what they can do for your roof because it's 5 stars every single time. If you go to the website, you'll see over 600 5-star reviews. And again, they don't cherry pick those. Those come in as they come in, and they go up on the website. And so you know what they're going to do, roof repair, replacement, but also like what they're going to do in Baton Rouge, in Lafayette, in those local communities. The Mother's Day roof giveaway, the Veterans Day roof giveaway, the Run with Rufus that they do every single year. They are much more than just a roofing company. They are boots on the ground in your local community. Go to pelicanroof.com today.
Who needs a roof?
Everybody.
Everybody needs a roof. Go to pelicanroof.com, pelicanroof.com, the best roofing company in all of Louisiana. Go check them out. You can see all the 5-star reviews from the meanest place on earth, which is the internet. The internet loves Pelican Roof because they are the best. Give them a call, pelicanroof.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the new Ram 1500 truck on our lot now with $22,000 off MSRP.
Plus the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles.
If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs. Set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free confidential help now.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. If you're battling an insurance company because of a wreck not your fault and they're not calling you back or being fair, whether you hire us at all, give us a call, 272-5555, or email Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates. You have nothing to lose.
Hello, I'm Collins Meredith. If you've been injured on the job, you likely have a workers' compensation claim, but you may also have a tort claim, which opens up significant recovery rights not normally available for a work injury. If this is you, call us or come see us at Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 5-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here, live from the Raising Cane studio. Had two, because I pulled up that statement on my computer from the SEC. Like in today's news over to the side on X, it says SEC declares college sports is for student athletes, not professional players. All right.
Wait, what's the definition of a professional?
I know.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Doing something, making money out.
Yeah.
From doing something. It's weird. Like
You can't put the genie back in the bottle, guys.
That's right.
Yeah, only Christina can do that.
Well, you can after your wishes are done.
Well, hopefully we got our.
Just goes back.
You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, guys.
That works. You can't do that.
If you
That'd be really hard.
I told you I saw that YouTube video.
No,
they've had an invention that did it.
That's AI. All right, here is Ohio State head coach Ryan Day on what's currently going on in college football.
If there are teams that have some players out there who are cut from NFL rosters that are going to be on other teams, we have to at least consider it and look at it. Do I like anything about it? Absolutely not. But we got to do what's right for Ohio State. So it's sort of a day-to-day thing right now. And like anything, we're just going to try to adapt. But I think we would all agree, maybe not everybody, but that, there has to be a certain point where your roster gets locked in. But whenever I heard that we were in a meeting and someone says, LSU just got a commitment from the Browns tight end, I said, we are certainly in a different world right now.
And I agree with him, and I think everybody would agree with him. Like, we're in a different world. And he kind of laughed because he's like, wait, what?
Nah.
The college team got a commitment from the professional tight end. But you also heard Ryan Day say exactly what Lane Kiffin kind of was talking about yesterday. I don't like it. I don't love it. But what do we always talk about with Coach Saban? He didn't like the transfer portal. Didn't like NIL, really.
But he still did it better than anybody.
Did it. Why did he do it? Because he didn't want to be Dabo. He didn't want to be at the train station with bag in hand watching the train go the other way, because that's where Dabo's at right now. So these big major schools they're going to do it because, like Lane said yesterday, I don't want to play, Georgia or Texas, and they have 3 of these players, and we didn't add these guys to our roster. So it's going to happen until something else, and again, the SEC trying to put that out there. If the Big Ten's going to do it, well, the SEC, they might not want to do it, but their coaches are going to be like, no, we got to do it. If Indiana and Oregon and Ohio State are doing it, so it's going to, that's going to be the way that they continue on doing it, is like, hey, the Big Ten's doing it, or the SEC's doing it. We got to make sure that we're still doing it. So these coaches, I think in their mind, they're like, we're going to do it. We're going to add. And if they tell us later on down the road that they can't play, they can't play. But we're going to continue to add former NFL players. And somebody in the chat said, you can't really call them that. You can.
Yeah, you can.
What
do you call them?
They signed a contract that had a letterhead on it that said, from the office of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers or the office of the Philadelphia Eagles or whoever.
They participated in training camp.
Yes, you had a uniform.
They had to get waived from
you had
the
a number
team.
with your name on the back.
Yeah, in order to get waived from
they
the
had
team,
to get waived.
You got to be on.
Yeah, so you can call them NFL players. They got paid. It might not be $10 million. They got something. Nobody goes to the NFL, even if it's one day of practice, and gets nothing. You're going to get a check, and it's going to have that team's logo on the top right corner of it.
Again, I understand that there are special circumstances to everything, and you want to be sensitive to those, and I get it. But it's just, to me, it's just still the question goes back to where do you draw the line? Like, yeah, I got it. The timing of the rule change was not great for these guys. I get it. Like we talked about last week, like, man, if I got a speeding ticket going 55 and a 45 last week, and this week it changes, the speed limit changes to 55, doesn't mean I can, like, take that ticket away. The rules were the rules at that time. Yeah. Anyway, we're beating a dead horse on saying how much we don't like it. I will say this, and from a positive note, is I don't think this can happen. I think there are special circumstances to this happen. Clearly, when a player gets added this late before the season starts, then like you got to have familiarity with the program and the coach, right? You can't just like these are still college athletes, and I get it. They're young athletes, and they've been in the NFL for a short amount of time, and they're coming back. But like NFL guys get cut, and they go to a different team the next week, and they're playing. But they got way more experience. They can get assimilated to a new system a lot faster. So this is a pretty, you know, I feel like it's pretty unique that you can get added this late, because obviously Lane's going after his old guys that are familiar with the program.
Certainly so you're going to add a tight end on offense. He knows the offense. It's the same offense, probably the same
defensive
terminology.
tackle, you can get
now, the
plugged in
defensive
quick.
tackle, he didn't play for Blake Baker last year, but
It's one of the easier positions to get
defensive tackle and running back, I think, are the two easiest. Of course, and then like Jack Piper, and if he does in fact come back, which we all believe he will at this point, he does know Blake Baker's defense. So to your point,
he's not going to make the team, his NFL team.
I hope he does. For him,
he's got a decision to make at that point.
If he makes a team, he's making $800,000 league minimum. It's pretty fun.
To quell your worries, though, I think this is the only time it happens, just because of the 5-for-5 thing.
I hope, and I know that's what a lot of people are like leaning on.
Yeah.
And they're trying to justify a lot of things by saying that.
Yeah.
A lot of people here sit right here.
Fair.
I know that. But again, like, my worry is, did we ever think we'd get to this point?
Yeah.
Did we ever think we'd get to that point? And just like, where is a finish line, or at least somewhere where we can just say, hey, guys, all right, let's take a look at everything. Hey, give me 18 months to take a look at everything before we do anything new. I just don't think we'll ever get there. At least it doesn't feel like it at this point. So, all right, we will step away. We are going to have our guy Nick Underhill join us at 9 a.m. to talk New Orleans Saints. Speaking of NFL rosters and getting down to 53,
Great
we'll
job
see
with
what
the
it looks
clock,
like for
bro.
the Saints. Thank you. It's not that big of a deal. We'll see if we can do it for 2 straight hours, and we'll do it here on OTB.
Off the bench.
No way.
All right, back to school season is here, and Ochsner Health reminds parents that success in the classroom starts with overall wellness. Check in on your kids' mental health. Keep them fueled with balanced meals. And if they're playing sports, make sure they're ready with an annual physical, proper hydration, shout out to My High, stretching, and rest with primary and pediatric care. Same-day appointments at many locations, plus extended and weekend hours at select locations. Ochsner makes it easier to keep the whole family healthy. Start the school year healthy, safe, and ready to succeed. Visit ochsner.org/BR.
Hey, for those kids going back to school or already back to school, healthy habits matter as well. Pack balanced lunches, proteins, fruits, veggies, whole grains. Let your kids help plan the meals so they can get more excited to make smart choices. Good nutrition helps support learning, energy, and focus throughout the school day. So for more back to school health tips or to schedule an appointment today, visit ochsner.org/BR.
Ever wonder why cane sauce doesn't come in a pre-sealed packet? It's because it's made fresh inside every Raising Cane's every single day. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers. One love.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades. But our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
I've been in banking for over 35 years. I usually start about 7:30 in the morning, and I usually leave somewhere around 5, or if customers need me to meet them at their house or their business places, I don't mind going after hours. I have done churches, subdivisions, retail centers.
With Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2 of OTB. We're here live from the Raising Cane studio. And again, every single Tuesday brought to you by our friends over at Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website right there in Gonzales, Louisiana. That is Louisiana Steel, CommunitySteelCo.com. All right, Tay-Tay, you're up. It's not just on the gridiron, it's on the hardwood as well when it comes to adding players that have been under a professional contract. Let her rip, sir.
Yeah, RJ Lewis. He got his injunction in the Louisiana court yesterday, guys, to the surprise of no one. Member of the 2022 high school class, so very similar to football. Played for UMass before going to St. John's. He was actually the Big East Player of the Year
Which year?
for St. John's. What?
Which year?
Oh, like 2 years ago. And then he declared for the NBA draft, went undrafted in 2025. He did sign a 2-way contract with the Utah Jazz, did not compete in NBA Summer League. Then he was traded to Boston, played in the preseason, but never played in a regular season or G League game for the Celtics either. And this injunction allows him to join LSU for the 2026-2027 season. So Wade's roster's coming together. We talked about Sky Clark with 2 Ys last week. They got a guy over the weekend as well to join him in the backcourt, and now apparently RJ Lewis.
Can we, for now, like forever, refer to it as Sky with 2 Ys?
I mean, I think it's
You
cool.
just did, yeah.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I hope we just started something.
It's his name.
What if we just said Sky?
Sky.
Ooh, I like that. Just sound it out.
Sky.
Yeah.
Every time he makes a 3 or something, everyone's just like, Sky.
So now officially you have 7 guys on the roster. Officially.
We got a
There we
team,
go.
guys.
We got a team.
Because you have
We got a couple
Sky-
guys that can even get tired.
Yeah.
Sky Clark made 5.
Sky.
Donovan Dent over the weekend. And now RJ Lewis. So there you go.
So we have a former NFL player on LSU football and a former NBA player on.
Is LSU the new minor league?
I'd be like less. I don't know. Do you think Lane got the idea from Will?
Are they like the Bash Bros?
Yeah.
You think they look at each other and like tie headbands around their head? They're like, let's do this.
Was it
Let's
Fulton?
mess stuff up.
Fulton was one of them.
Yeah,
Dean,
Fulton
Dean
and
Porter.
Yeah, Dean Porter and Fulton. Which one's which?
Porter's the one with the.
No, which one's Lane?
Oh, ooh.
Let's call them the Bash Brothers.
I
Let's do
think-
this.
I think Lane would be Dean Porter.
Got to give Casey and the Chad credit.
Mhm.
He gave us a better nickname.
Okay.
2Y Sky.
Dang, that is
2Y
pretty
Sky
good.
is good for Sky Clark.
2Y Sky because it rhymes.
I like that. That's.
I feel like you don't like it.
He just mad because he didn't come up with it.
I just don't understand it.
Because there's
Sky
two
with two Ys. Two
So
Y
it's Two Y
Sky.
Sky.
Oh,
Like One-Eyed Willie on the Goonies.
got it. Oh, I thought we were talking about Lane and well, wait. Okay,
Oh
we're going
my
back to
God.
Sky.
We were. I
Got
got
it.
distracted because it was a good comment.
I was thinking of nicknames
I
for
feel you.
Lane,
But also,
and Wade.
get that CTE out of your brain.
Bro, I'm locked in, bro.
Our
Locked into the
friend
Bash
Aaron
Bros.
Torres, who we've had on the show many a times, he had a tweet. For those scoring at home, LSU's current basketball roster, 4 guys fully cleared to play, 3 guys playing on an injunction, 4 international players that, let's be honest, we're not totally sure about. Welcome to College Sports in 2026. It's kind of fair.
To the moon.
Wait, the dietitian's going to have to plan some Ramadan.
Got
I
the
don't know
work
how
cut
they
out
do.
for him.
I don't know how they do that.
Got the work cut out for him.
Because didn't Kyrie used to do that?
I think so.
Yeah. I think that sounds right.
All right.
All right.
What a
Well,
fun time right now.
well, how fun are we having? How much fun?
This is why I went to NFL radio.
Hey.
I
This is
actually
why
am living
I
for
left
this, and I
college
mean
sports
that
radio.
earnestly.
Yeah. Yes. So I will say this. It is exciting because we do talk about sports being the greatest reality television show.
Yeah.
And my gosh, this is like, what's the most cluster, what, of a reality show out there?
Yeah.
What's that one?
I just want y'all to know that RJ Lewis is in college basketball was a dude.
Yeah.
He was a Big East player,
Player of the year.
But he and he earned it too.
Mhm.
And that was a good Big East year. The Big East is really good in basketball. We all know that. Like when I was doing the college show, we talked about him that basketball season as much as we talked about everybody. Like he was a group of 3 players.
So
He was one of them.
it was 2024, 2025, 18.2 points, 7.2 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
He's really good.
So like the on-court portion of this is the best player LSU's had in a long time. What does the Final Four roster look like? To Aaron Torres' point, we'll see the first opening tip. But if he is playing in an LSU uniform, the actual on-court portion of it is a hell of a basketball player. It's just how he got to LSU. LSU on the road in every sport this year is going to get the other crowd's best.
So much hate.
The best that they have to offer. Whatever the very best of that place is, you're going to see it. And again, I'm not going to be a hypocrite. I enjoy being the villain portion of it. I do. Because I don't care about anybody else. I used to have to act like I cared about other places because I was covering them. I don't do that anymore. So I don't care. I only care about LSU. It still doesn't mean we have to like how they got here, because we don't. But I'm just letting you know that they're going to get the very best of everybody's crowd.
We're like that. We're like those guys that, the soldiers in the army that don't like really agree with the orders they're being given. But we're gonna do it. Our fan base. Well, you might not agree how you got to your roster, how you're playing, and everybody's gonna hate you. That's okay. We're gonna strap up every Saturday. We're gonna put on an LSU shirt. We're gonna cheer our asses off, and no one's gonna like us.
Yeah.
And maybe we win every game by 50. I don't know. I mean, you've got to think with NFL guys.
Coach Hogue, 34, bring it on. LSU is the NWO of college sports now. Let the revenge tour begin.
Let's say this. If you are going to go out on a limb like that and push the limits, better win.
My name, 5918, T-Bob Hebert, and then in quotations, NFL player. T-Bob was, technically.
He went through almost all.
He went all through training camp. He made it to final cuts. He was. It wasn't a lot.
He got money.
He tells us all the time he got paid
But,
something.
he played in 4 preseason games.
Yeah.
That's.
He had a Rams jersey with his name on the back. Had uniforms and everything.
Loved Kroenke. Told his Kroenke story here. Big Kroenke guy.
So you do all this. Let's stick with kind of what I just kind of mentioned about, like, you got to win. You do all this, right? And like, look, we do all.
This would be a good point.
Like you pay a lot of money to get the staff, right? You as a fan base, as everything, as college football, and again, somebody's got to be the first to do it. We just happen to be the first in a lot of fronts right now. You kind of look the other way, right? Just because, like, look, it's LSU, whatever. Let's improve the team. Let's do all that. And, like, look, I'm going to be the first one out there cheering on the team every single Saturday. But, like, what happens if you go and have 4 losses? Like, it is – I mean, I'm not saying, like, anything significant happens, but, like, what makes you feel validated, I guess, as a fan for looking the other way a little bit? Win them all? Win them all. Win everything.
If you lose,
that's what I'm saying. If you have 4 losses, like what? Like
then everybody doesn't turn a blind eye to some things.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think.
Winning cures all, and I like that's an old saying, but it's factual. It does. It just does. Doesn't matter what you win. You can get away with some things if you're winning.
Yeah.
I mean, NFL coaches, you're winning. We don't like what you're doing.
Mike Vrabel literally.
Yeah. He can bring a dog to a press conference.
49ers owners.
That's what Lane needs
PR
to do in
Juice.
this situation.
They posted a photo of Juice on LSU's
He just needs to
page.
bring it to a press conference.
Yeah.
I was saying this yesterday, Matt, and everybody in this room knows it's true. There's like 3 guys on every NFL team, and maybe not even 3 on some because there's the Browns. But, like, there's 3 guys on every team that can be a distraction and can get away with some stuff and can be in the headlines for the wrong reasons, and they'll be okay. But there's 50 guys on every NFL roster that if you're a distraction, see you, bud.
Yeah.
You're gone. Doesn't matter. But those 3 guys are kind of what we're talking about. They can be a distraction because they're the 3 dudes on the team.
Yeah.
Same thing with, like, you mentioned Vrabes. He just went to the Super Bowl last year. There's some coaches that probably would have lost their job after all of that distraction in the offseason. But Vrabes was winning games. He's got long history there of winning as a player as well.
Yeah.
So
there is a lot of expectation that comes with making this much noise in the offseason, right?
Yeah.
And it's unfair expectations because it's still a first-year coaching staff. But you make all this noise, you ruffle feathers all over the country, there's an expectation, and you have to be okay with the consequence either way. The consequence can be positive consequence or negative. Like, if you don't make the playoffs this year, is the noise so loud? It's a huge letdown. Like, because people are going to be dancing on your grave if you don't make the playoffs, right? And they're going to be waiting to do it.
They're going to be ready to do it. Like, if you lose a game, they're going to act like you just went and won 5 games.
It just knows, like a family, it's an unfair expectation because, again, first-year head coach, but you've pushed the limit so far. That first guy to do a lot of things is often hated.
Yeah.
So people are ready, right? So what would be considered like a colossal letdown of a season?
8-4.
What about 3 losses and not making the playoffs?
I think you can get by on 9-3.
It depends on who you beat 9-3, and if you're on like the very edge of it, that's the minimum.
Yeah. I agree with
and
that.
again, like you get by, like there's no like,
there's
not a consequence
bad last year,
right?
Yeah. Like LSU was a 7-win team last year, and very easily could have been a 5-win team. They were bad last year, so I do think the national expectation, like who was it? Was it Jordan Rodgers that said they have to at least play for national championship? That's ludicrous.
That is insane.
That when he said that, he knew what he was doing.
Even if I was I mean, to be clear, we are all huge LSU fans in here. But even if I was a LSU fan to the point to where I was delusional, I don't even think that I would have national championship as an expectation.
Not as a bare minimum.
No.
For sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, not as the minimum.
I think,
like, it's not natty or bust.
I think 9-3 is the bare minimum with wins over like somebody like Texas or Bama or A&M or
I think the season is now teed up and set up to the point where it's playoff or bust.
Yeah.
From a being happy standpoint. Not from like that there's going to be any real consequence to not having a good season.
Yeah.
There's no fallout from
right,
that.
just the fan base being
the fan base being disappointed or happy or whatever.
Hey guys, we got to take a break.
Whoa.
Oh, we still got a minute.
Nah.
I was about to wrap.
We're actually about a minute over. Got to stay on clock. Got to keep that integrity. All right, OTB mailbag, so we can get away from the courtroom and get into some fun. You weren't going to do it when I leave.
Yeah, I was.
Well, you can do a second version of it. I got to leave at 9 o'clock. We got something over on the Ponderosa. I got to go to the facility. But we're going to do OTB mailbag.
You talking to Lane?
He'll probably be there.
You going to talk to your NFL brethren over there?
You think he'll be there?
No, that on the team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You think he'll be there?
Your boys. Former. Go ahead.
I don't know what you were trying to do there, but we're going to do OTB mailbag. Get your questions inside the chat now. Hashtag OTB mailbag. You can text them in. I'm going to mess this up. 225-499-1045. We did it. You can do that as well. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane's studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to FABT.com. FABT.com. First American Bank and Trust. They've been in the game for over 100 years. So you don't stay in the game over 100 years unless you're doing everything the right way and you're treating people the right way. Because that's what they're going to do over at First American Bank and Trust. You are a name, you are a face, you are a relationship. You're not just another account number that they don't have any idea who you are. So when you're thinking about buying a new home, buying a new car, starting a new business, and you want to work with the absolute best, the local best, that is First American Bank and Trust.
Go check them out, First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com. Louisiana company for over a century. Been doing business here a long time, helping Louisiana families, helping Louisiana businesses grow, manage their money with loans, personal loans, commercial loans, mortgages, HELOCs, whatever it is. Make sure you're dealing with a Louisiana company making Louisiana decisions right here. First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our number one product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Are you ready for an internet experience that actually keeps up with you? Then you're ready to step into a new kind of reliability with Rev Fiber. When your internet works, the possibilities open up, and suddenly everything feels more connected, just the way it should be. Seamless enough to keep up with every swipe and every click, anywhere you are. So leave the buffering behind. 100% fiber, 0% runaround, where support is still personal. Rev Fiber. Visit revfiber.com.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you better coverage for less money. They always offer exceptional customer service and partner with only the best providers. So check them out online today at lainsurance.net.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
If your office is experiencing performance,
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
This reminds me of The Wedding Singer.
Great movie.
I hadn't seen that on TBS in a while.
I don't find myself to TBS very often anymore.
I don't find myself to the live television very often.
TBS was what channel for you growing up?
21.
14.
I don't remember.
Back
14
back in the good old days when channels had numbers.
31.
31 in Baton Rouge for sure.
Yeah.
I remember
Nick
in college.
was 30.
Yeah.
31, and then ABC Family was 32.
Yeah.
Adult.
14, Shreveport, 31 Baton Rouge. I remember that because Braves.
Cartoon Network was 33, I believe.
Yep, that's what we had too.
39 in Shreveport.
Spike was 41.
And then ESPN
40 or
1
41?
and 2 was 35, 36.
I think Discovery Channel was 46.
Dude, I lived in the 30s. From Nickelodeon at 30 to ESPN 2 at 36. The range, we lived in there.
It was a good range. You had to do Bar Rescue, obviously, at night.
God, I
41.
interviewed Bar Rescue, got Super Bowl one time. John Taft?
Taft?
Yep.
Was he intense?
He was good.
Yeah.
He's
Taft-
fun.
it's-
Very good.
It's Taffer, right?
I don't know.
FX was 25, USA 27, TNT 28, I believe.
USA was
So
18 for
we
us.
had the same on
Monday Night Raw, Channel 18.
You know, I think
I'm going to be honest with y'all. Nobody cares about your channels. I'm going to be real honest.
Why?
I care.
But we do.
We care. It is funny though how numbers can. We're very bad about memory and different things, but you ask a player about a number, numbers are going to stick into your head. All right, Alondra wants us to move on. We'll move on.
feel like people are
mailbag.
jogging
Wait, was that obvious?
I have this special delivery for off the bench, and look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
Hashtag OTB mailbag. Favorite breed of dog?
Australian Shepherd.
All of them.
Connie Corsos, because that's what I got.
That's why I said Australian Shepherd, because that's what I have.
Like a Chihuahua.
I love all of them.
You like a Chihuahua?
I have a toy poodle who still lives with my parents, but she lived with me for a really long time. And that was one of the best dogs ever.
Coach Baker, huge fan of poodles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. My dad used to have police German Shepherds. Those are pretty cool.
My parents have a shepherd right now, and she's awesome.
Yeah, he would talk to him in German, and they do stuff. That's pretty fun.
We had a lot of English Bulldogs for a while as well.
Yeah, you
English
did.
Bulldogs are
Yeah.
awesome.
You did. They come with a lot, though.
They do come with a lot,
A
but they
lot.
were awesome. When I went to Green Bay, I lived in a condo, so like I wasn't gonna get, and I wanted a dog.
Yeah.
You know, living by yourself, you want a dog. And I didn't want to get something I had to walk a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of energy because I was in a condo. So yeah, English Bulldog, they don't want to walk.
First floor?
Oh yeah.
How about
I would
that?
take him for a walk, and he'd look at me like, "Hey, when are we going back? There's a perfectly good floor I could be laying on right now." How about a Burmese Mountain Dog? Those are sweet.
Okay, yeah.
I
like Huskies.
I don't think I'd ever get one because they're too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot around here.
Yeah.
I feel like.
My
Love
dog
dogs
gets
so much.
He'll get hot.
All right. I really like this one. This is a really going from Brett inside the chat. Hashtag OTB mailbag. What's something you learned in the NFL that you wish you could have gone back to college and used?
That is a good question.
Everything?
Yeah, literally everything.
My understanding of the game, like I felt like I did go into the NFL with a really good book of knowledge because Jimbo did have some NFL stuff in his playbook. But just the tips and the reminders and the little bitty things that I got taught from LT and Sproles and Michael Bennett, those guys, how to look at a defense and realize who can blitz, who can't blitz, like as soon as they line up, run fits, how to read a run block. I mean everything. I think everything. But if I'm picking one thing, It'd either be how to actually run a route the right way, or how to look at protection and know what's going to happen before it happens. You can play so much faster.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much that you can dive into, and things that it's even hard to think of off the top of your head. But like, for one, dropbacks, footwork, one of the most important things for a quarterback. That, you know, you might have a 3-step drop, you might have a 5-step drop, might have a 7-step drop, but not all 5-step drops are built the same.
Right.
You do them differently based on, like, sometimes you pace your drop differently than like for one pass route than other pass routes. Not every drop is the same. Yeah. And pass protection, blocking schemes, it's all math. It's all number. Yeah. It's all a numbers game. And that's what I didn't really understand. Like, you understand, like, what to do in college. You understand that you have to protect. You got to block 6 with 6. You got to block 7 with 7. You understand all that. But you don't really understand the why. And Jimbo's big on, like, the why. But, like, you don't really – I never learned really the why until later. You never really learned, like, what – like, just because they're showing you one thing from the right side, if they're showing you something from the right side, it automatically eliminates a handful of things they can do on the left side. And, like, you learn a lot. You start to learn some of that in college, but you really become fluent of that in the NFL because you got so many – you see so many crazy looks in practice. You're practicing against players that are playing the game to feed their family, right?
Yeah.
That have been doing it a long time.
Yeah.
That are smarter than the coaches around them, and they're the ones with the pads on. So pass protection, and then also from a quarterback standpoint, how to read body language on a defender, especially like in man coverage and in zone, understanding like in zone principles, like, you know, what this defender has from a responsibility standpoint, but then also how he can ad lib from it, and then how to read those ad lib movements. But like catching a guy in transition, like back shoulders, throwing in the seam routes, like when to throw routes, based on leverage and based on body language of defender. Yep. And it's like, that's why you say, man, the windows in the NFL are so much tighter than they are in college. That's true. And like sometimes you'll see an NFL guy make a throw, and you're like, why did he throw that? Like, was it lucky? Was he guessing? Because he wasn't open.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is. Like, if the defender's head's turned, you are open.
There's a great clip. Phillip Rivers was mic'd up one time. They were playing against the Texans, and Clowney was out, or he moved on from a different team or whatever, and Phillip's at the line of scrimmage. He goes, hey, this guy's blitzing. He's the new Clowney. He's a new Clowney. He's blitzing, and the guy's like looking around or whatever. He blitzes. He goes, I told you were blitzing. You don't line up there. You don't play Mike. Why would you do that? You're the new Clowney. And he just that level, like as soon as Phillip saw the guy line up, he goes, he's blitzing.
Yeah.
He doesn't play there. Like in college, you don't think about stuff like that.
Yep.
Like you're just like, what do I got?
Yeah, it's just funny. It is fun, like when you go to the line of scrimmage and you got a defense, and like there's a safety that's on the line of scrimmage, like looking like he's gonna blitz.
Yeah.
And then the back on the other side is like 6 yards off the ball, like looking around, and like you're like, I think I'm gonna send him to this guy that is 6 yards off the ball. It doesn't look like he's coming, and we're gonna leave this guy on the line of scrimmage free.
Yeah.
Even though he looks very much like he's dangerous.
Yeah, because his weight's on his heels. You can tell that.
And like you point at, and then you see people like the corners from the far end or something like backing off, and you point, and the linebacker just looks at you and just drops his eyes like, ugh, thought I had you.
Gotcha. Hashtag OTB mailbag. I have Whit Weeks wearing 18 and Tradez wearing 7. Who would OTB pick for these numbers? Whit would be a great 18. I think Bo Bordelon would be a great 18. We've talked about that in the past. Those are the first two guys that kind of come to mind. For number 7, Tradez would be a great option.
Tradez makes sense.
Right?
I agree with that. I mean, there's a lot of new on this team, so I feel like it's hard to give it out because of that. But I think that Whit is a great option, obviously. And then Whit himself told you that Bo would be a good option. But I agree that Tradez would be a good 7, too. Just because, like, everybody's so new.
Yeah, I'll throw a wild
this
card.
Is an easier year.
I'll throw a wild card out there for 18. If I give you a third option, to Marcus Cooley.
Okay.
I loved watching that guy play.
He was really good.
Whenever me and Matt spoke to the team, I highlighted him because he played harder than guys that have been here for 4 years, and he'd been here for 4 months. It meant something to him.
Yeah.
That's another one I throw out.
I think we had a consensus here in the Wolfpack that Whit for 18. I'm going to say DJ Pickett for 7, just so that he didn't like just take that 5 off.
Last one, and then we'll come back and we'll try to
Take
maybe
it off.
get to the other questions inside the chat. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Flynn, have you ever tried to get out of a ticket?
Let's try to get out of a ticket.
Like a speeding ticket.
Sometimes they don't give them to me, but I never tried to.
Do you mention who you are?
No, never have.
You just
You
give them.
know who I am.
You try to you keep a spare 15 jersey in your
Kinda
car.
like Rossini. Who are you
Wait,
fan
who are
of?
you a
Who
fan
you a fan of?
Wait, I was just
Oh my
texting
God.
Kevin O'Connell.
Look, I'll show you the text right here.
Oh
It says KOC.
That's what
He was just telling me how much he hates JJ McCarthy.
Anyway, we good here?
So I can go about my way, right?
Ever been on a boat?
Sorry, I was breaking news.
Been on a boat.
Me and Mike are getting on one right now. I'm actually on my way there.
Ray Baker, I'm just going to completely disagree with what you said there.
Ooh, I just saw it.
Yeah, I mean, knowing the defense and watching tape, I'll throw a rebuttal out there for that one. I don't think that's factual. You're entitled to that opinion, though.
He said Cooley wasn't good. For those of y'all listening.
Yeah.
No, we disagree.
Said he was the worst at DB last year by far.
Worst graded, so maybe
I might have looked at Pro Football Focus or something. Which that's fine.
Pro Football Focus is kind of.
I'm just telling you, he covered up a lot. He covered up a lot, and that's having conversations with coaches. He covered up a lot to try to make up for some guys that were going rogue a little bit. All right, last one, then we'll take a break, and we don't have to come back to it. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Does Flynn have an EPL team? If not, want to jump on the Sunderland bandwagon.
Sunderland?
Yeah.
No, I'm a Wolverhampton kind of guy.
Oh.
They're in the second tier, right? They're in the championship. They're not in the Premier League anymore.
I don't know.
Want to FaceTime Aaron Rodgers? You really going to write that ticket?
Yeah, bud. Oh, ever heard of ayahuasca?
All right, on that
on my
note,
way to go do it right now.
we'll take a break. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com. There was a beautiful red roll-off dumpster in Matthew's front yard, backyard, side yard, whatever you want to call it, the other day, and we were using that as we're helping him move some furniture around because he's renovating, and, well, he needed a roll-off dumpster, and he has 3 different sizes to choose from. And he has one that for him is going to fit what he needs. For me, we were just doing like a little spring cleaning, so we needed the smaller version. If you're doing a massive renovation, you're going to need the largest version. So you call them, you tell them what your project is, how much you're going to be using it. Now, if you maybe undersell it and you fill it up faster than you think, they'll come empty it and bring it right back to you as well. So they're all about you. They're all about making sure that you have the right size roll-off dumpster on your project. Go to trashrangers.com.
That's right. And don't forget about their Trash Ranger sanitation department as well. Portable toilets. So if you have maybe a construction company, maybe you have an event outdoors this fall, make sure you're getting those portable toilets from Trash Rangers. Go check them out at trashrangers.com.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Another roof gone too soon. Looks like neglect. There's no doubt about it. This is a case of poor installation. At Pelican Roofing, we don't guess. We investigate to find the real cause of your roof's problems. Call Pelican Roofing for your free roof investigation today. Case closed.
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. Home of the Woody Show in the morning. Scotty Mack with Rock at Work. Michelle Southern with Southern Rock. Home of LSU sports since 1998. And rock for Baton Rouge since 1985. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. To join our VIP fan club, text ROCK to 225-499-9898. Eagle 98.1, the rock station.
My name's Mike Krumholt, and I've been with First American Bank for 4 years. What makes First American Bank special is we're able to offer all the products and services that any other big bank can offer. What sets us apart is being able to give that small town feel that someone can pick up the phone and they can talk to someone or stop by the branch and get excellent customer service.
Raising Cane's Texas Toast is a thick slice of bread, garlic buttered spread, grilled to golden.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
Hey, where are you going today?
Pallegroup.com.
Yeah, you are. Pal, go
That's
soon.
not what you thought, is it? Attention, industrial facilities across the Gulf South. Don't let available maintenance or capital dollars go unused because you're short on manpower. Pal has experienced maintenance crews and supplemental staffing ready now for outages, capital projects, routine maintenance, and emergency work. And Pal does more than maintenance with mechanical construction, API storage tanks, pressure vessel fabrication, and specialty industrial services for more than 50 years. Clients have trusted Pala for safe, dependable solutions. Put your remaining budget to work. Call Pala today. Palagroup.com, Palagroup.com. Pala, employee-owned, relationship-driven, building together. Is that what you're asking where I was going?
Yeah, for sure. Not like when you leave us.
Where are you physically going?
I'm going to
got work.
The Ponderosa.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Just going to go hang out.
Coach number 81.
Is Lane asking you to come consult?
Maybe. They were thinking about bringing in a fullback. He wanted me to watch tape and see if I like the Jaguars fullback.
Yeah, that's smart.
The fullback coach.
So if anyone's known to utilize a fullback, it's Lane Kiffin.
No, he doesn't. That's everybody.
Everybody. Everybody.
What?
Who are you fooling?
So
they
funny.
stop it so far apart, too.
They really do, and then they do the head nod only when they're fake clapping.
Yeah.
What are we?
Not the mouth open.
Mouth breather.
Mouth breather.
See that? Almost got him.
He flirts. He flirts. You see that?
My favorite conversation on the whole training camp tour was talking snap count with Aaron.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Because I didn't know that I was going to go there. Then I started to think about it. I was like, nobody's ever had a better cadence in the history of football than Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, the greatest snap count in the history.
So I was like, I bet he feels the same way that Flynn and I do about the snap count.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did, he like goes, oh, and sits up in his chair. Like at first he was like leaned back, like had his legs crossed a little bit. He like sits up and like gets ready for the conversation.
Glad you asked.
Yeah.
I got some thoughts.
Yeah, it was fun. It's almost like you could use it as a tool.
It's almost like you could use it. It's almost like you could.
I told y'all we were on top of a hill like 100 yards away from watching their practice so we could see every field, and you could hear the echo of Aaron's snap count. It was crazy. Like, because Will Howard and Drew Aller and even Mason Rudolph, Mason a little bit, but the other one's like couldn't hear anything.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron's
That's right.
Green
It's Green 19.
Green
Green 19. That's right. There is a brewery actually in Green Bay.
Yep.
That was a smaller brewery when I was there. Now they got like a bigger restaurant brewery, like right next to Lambeau across the street. They got this big, cool
Like
new,
you always
new
say,
development.
everything's kind of next to Lambeau.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Super,
Green Bay.
super close. Now they got a beer called the Green 19.
Oh,
That's cool.
That is kind of cool.
And I like legit,
we
like
were,
I
we were a green 80, blue 80, green 80.
Yeah, 80s are tough. Like 19 is the best to say, the best number to me to say, and I tested out a lot. Blue 35 was my second favorite one. So
Yeah, I like the 80 because I feel like you can really drag out the 80.
but that 80, I don't like doing that.
I like it.
Green 19, you can like grunt into it.
Mm.
Green 19.
See, but if you drag out the in our offense, if
The
you
way you
dragged
hold your
out-
mouth, the
if you dragged out the 80 and then it was like first down after that, so like we knew it was first down after that, but the other defense is like, when's this 80 gonna end?
How does Aaron's snap count compare to that of, say, a Dak Prescott? Well, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
It's
Where
the
did he
worst.
get that from?
It is the worst snap
Like,
count.
I'm just curious.
If you don't know what we're talking about, just go watch like Dak Prescott mic'd up.
Oh, God.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Even the backups do it.
What's
So
crazy is
it's a Dallas thing.
When Dak got hurt, I was like, hey, bright spot. You don't get to hear, here we go again. First snap, I heard it. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah. They developed that under Mike McCarthy, right?
Yeah.
I guess
he's
he would have,
been doing
right?
it. He's been doing it a few years. And
Mike
What would
probably
you say
brought
if you
that
could
to
say
Green- or
anything?
Pittsburgh.
Anything in it. What would you say?
I mean, I've never even the thought of that's never even crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Like, let me just
Here we
ad lib
go.
something. And now something had to have happened, like a training camp or off season where they just couldn't stay on sides. Like they kept having false starts or something.
Yeah.
Or Dak didn't like the way, I don't know. Because you get up to the line of scrimmage like in Mike McCarthy's offense, and it's like,
Right.
you go, "Sit-up." That's like how you start. And that pretty much tells everybody, yeah, you go, "Sit up."
Yeah.
It's Green 19.
Yeah.
And then, so you go into it that way. A lot of teams they don't do that first. That's like the old West Coast style
Right.
of doing it. And quick double is what they call it. Maybe he didn't like that portion of it. Like he just couldn't get to it. I
Yeah.
don't know. Something dramatic had to have happened for that type of snap
You think
count.
he tried to bring, here we go to Pittsburgh, and Aaron goes, Mike,
No.
we're not doing that.
No, I don't think that. I don't think McCarthy's traveling with that one.
I think that was. I
Like,
think
It doesn't travel
I
well.
don't think he's putting that in his carry-on.
I think McCarthy let Dak do it because, like, he didn't do it in
Sure.
Green Bay either.
Yeah. He's like, that's what I'm saying. Something dramatic must have happened, and they're like, hey, y'all work something out. It doesn't really matter what the snap count is, as long as we go on the same,
Yeah.
and as long as it's not a clap count.
Mhm.
Anything verbally that we can use as a weapon. So whatever works for y'all go figure it out as a team. Like as a player-only meeting. Whatever you want to do, go figure it out and let me know.
You know what content is
But it better
my
work.
favorite on the internet is when John Gruden does his quarterback
that's so
stuff,
bad.
and he has them do actual actual
cadence,
counts,
yeah.
like an actual cadence rather than clapping. He hates the clap count too. He's another one who could be on your.
Oh, for sure.
Like he
Great.
hates a clap count.
His face, John Gruden's great.
Yeah, I love him.
He's great at what he does.
I mean, Barstool hit the jackpot with
Oh
him.
my God. Yeah, his face just like, are you kidding me?
I always say that I don't consume Barstool content, but I do.
Oh, yeah,
I will
consume that for
consume the
Still-
heck out of some John Gruden.
The clip when he was in Tampa, I don't remember the quarterback. He was a good quarterback. He was supposed to be their starter, and like he kept making him go through the cadence over and over, and then the guy could not.
Oh,
get it. He
yes,
never-
I remember
he never
this, yeah.
done
It was Chris Sims.
Yeah.
It was Chris Sims.
Spider 2
Okay.
Wabanana.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give it to me again.
Yeah.
And then he goes like verbatim, and he goes, and then one more time, and then he's just like,
And then it's
Yeah.
it's a long, drawn out cadence. He's like, I don't understand why you can't get this. It's boom, 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 and throws it out there. And then
but it is wild though. I'm kind of with Gruden on that. Like you've repped that so many times that you should be able to spit it right back out. Like I could ask you a Green Bay play, you could probably boom right now. You could ask me a Charger play, a Bronco. Like you spit it out, and it's been 15 years.
We gotta confirm this. We got some chatter in the chat about a new rule.
yeah, Pete Thamel. It's
So
legit.
Pete Thamel's talking about a new rule that the Big Ten just passed. regarding NFL players.
Okay.
You want to
I got
get to
it.
that on the other side?
Real quick, read it, tease it, and then y'all talk about it on the other side.
Because you're leaving to go somewhere.
Alondra,
mysterious.
can you read that
Yes.
tweet for us?
Pete
please?
Thamel says, sources, the Big Ten is set to pass a rule today that doesn't allow players to return from the NFL and play for a Big Ten school. Anyone who has declared for the NFL draft and did not withdraw, appeared on an NFL roster, or signed a contract with a pro league cannot be on a Big Ten roster. They're not NFL players.
Boy.
Does it matter? Sounds like a lawsuit.
We'll see. Remember, the Big 12 was able to strong-arm Texas Tech.
Yep.
And the quarterback, and
Wow,
old Brendan.
what a
Sorsby.
different statement from the
The
SEC
SEC?
to the Big Ten.
That's black and white right there.
That is black and
That's
white.
not skirting it.
That is not suggesting. That is telling.
Yeah.
Good for them.
The Big 12 was able to do it with Sorsby. Let's see if this sticks with the Big 10. And we'll talk about it on the other side when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
Look at us. Like 45 feels late right now.
I know. I feel
for a
guilty.
break. Look at us. Go to GCOPnet.com. GCOPnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products. You're in question. Office leader in solutions, technology, customer service as well. When you meet with GCOP, they're going to tell you that customer service is the most important thing to them. 4 locations in Louisiana, and they want to make sure that you know, because they've got any new equipment across the country, they got it. But they want you to know that if you need something, the person you call is the person that helps you. They don't transfer you 17, 18 times. Go to GCOPnet.com today.
Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com. GCOP, yeah, you know me. That's right. You're Louisiana's leader when it comes to that office technology, copiers, scanners, printers. Trey Beal and his team over there have built an incredible company because they do business the right way. They keep you up and running, whether you're a one-person office or a 1,000-person office. It doesn't matter. Gulf Coast Office Products, GCOPnet.com.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram has the new Ram 1500 truck on our lot now with $22,000 off MSRP.
Plus the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles.
If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Relief Windows, we're more than windows. We're windows, doors, hardy plank, and vinyl siding. But our #1 product's always customer satisfaction. Come visit us at reliefwindows.com. By the way, we do shutters too.
I'm Billy Schmidt, and I've been with First American Bank for 13 years. I have a passion of getting to know customers, getting to know their journeys, getting to know their stories, and being a small part of that, and just continuing that, and taking those relationships and expanding out into the community, just to make First American a household name. And people look at us and say, hey, what's special about you guys? You're part of a family.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench, closing out our number dos. That's an empty chair right across this table from me. Jacob Hester had to leave. He had somewhere very important to be.
I wonder when they're going to announce who's going to be
I don't know. They got to do it
number
soon.
18 and number 7.
They're going to have to do it soon because they play a game.
Yeah.
I mean, the roster's not finalized yet, but
Not
they
yet.
got to do that. They got to finalize that number at some point.
Y'all think that could be today?
I doubt it.
No.
I doubt it. But definitely before the game.
Has to be.
The first
Okay.
game.
Makes sense. What if it's one of the new guys?
Oh. Could be. What new guys?
Daquan Wright.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah,
Xavier
might be.
Harris. Think's the other one.
Well, when they get to Baton Rouge, they need to know that if they want the best grocery shopping experience, that they got to go to Rouse's. Rouse's Market.
Whoa.
Yeah. Send everybody there. Whether you're getting ready for, just a little meal prep during the week. Maybe you're getting ready for, high school football season starting up. We got tailgating in Tiger Stadium coming up here very shortly. Make sure you're doing everything over at your local Rouse's Market. Go to Rouse's.com as well. You can put your zip code in there. It's going to pull up all your local Rouse's Markets nearest your house, and it's going to tell you what kind of deals you can, where you can save. And check it every week, check it every month, because it's always changing. Maybe you get a little 5% off here, 10%, 20% off, whatever it is. There's always deals rolling over at Rouse's. Louisiana company, taking care of Louisiana folks. And not just Louisiana. They got Rouse's Markets all over the Gulf South. So go check them out. Do your grocery shopping with that Louisiana company doing it right. What a great experience it is, Rouse's Market. And go to Rouse's.com today. All right. We mentioned it before we went to break. Big Ten making a very strong statement, drawing their line in the sand, saying NFL players are not welcome to join any Big Ten teams. And that is if you declared for the draft and didn't withdraw, I believe is what I read from that statement correctly.
Yeah.
Which is quite the black and white difference between the statement the SEC made yesterday and saying that they don't like it. It should not happen, but basically saying we don't like it, but there's really nothing we can do. Maybe that's the statement that the Big Ten should have made, because they are making a strong statement and they passing the rule that says Big Ten teams cannot do this. Well, I mean, is any rule safe out there? They can make the rule, but it's going to take compliance from all the teams to listen to that rule and not sue to get that rule changed or sue to get an injunction or whatever it is. Like, I'm not the legal guy. I'm not the guy that's going to tell you when you can sue and get an injunction or a TR, whatever it is. But it just feels like no rule is safe out there, whether it's the NCAA rule or a Big Ten rule, whatever it is. Now, if you got to think that if you're part of the Big Ten and the Big Ten says this, that everybody's going to adhere to it, I would think. I would think if SEC made that rule, potentially. Now, you can't do it after the fact. You can't undo things. But it takes compliance from all the schools and the teams within that conference as well, because, what do y'all think? I mean, the Big Ten makes a statement, but can they actually stop somebody from doing it?
On the surface, it appears they've covered their bases. There's things around everything. Obviously, everybody's going to sue, but it says anyone who declared for the draft, appeared on an NFL roster, or signed a contract with a pro league. So I've seen it in the chat all morning. Well, they're not NFL players because it wasn't the regular season. It says appeared on an NFL roster or signed a contract. So
the Big Ten disagrees with those folks.
Right.
The Big Ten says if you declared for the draft and you didn't withdraw your name before the draft, you are a professional football player.
Not true.
Okay. All right.
Ross Dellinger just said that the ACC is expected to also consider a pro player ban soon, sources tell Delhi.
If other leagues do this, the SEC is going to have to do it too.
But can they do it if LSU's already done it?
I mean, what? So then Daquan Wright gets and Xavier Harris, what? They just aren't allowed to play. I don't know what the big deal about that would be. Like,
but are they not allowed to play if there's already a judge has made a
injunction
ruling?
and a restraining order?
But is it against the NCAA or the SEC? Because that was the thing with Sorsby.
With Sorsby,
right?
yeah.
It was against the NCAA, and the Big 12's like, okay, well, you can't play in our conference.
Yeah.
See ya.
Did the Big 12 say that, or they just put pressure on Texas Tech
they
to
put
make
pressure.
They
on
put
them,
pressure on Tech, kind of like
they
how
put
Big Ten
pressure
is.
on them.
Yeah.
They didn't force them to do.
No, they didn't. But I mean, that was probably next step.
I'm just my question is the enforceability of anything.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a school that just doesn't want to listen to the NCAA or the conference,
Yeah.
what can you do to enforce it?
Well, remember
If
the Big
Texas
12
Tech was like, no, he's playing. Sorry, judge ruled on it. You can't force us.
That's where, like, I guess the playoff committee would have to make a decision too and be like, okay, well, if you win all these games, you can't be in the playoffs.
Doesn't matter.
Or maybe like they dox the points from them, or that goes into making their decision of whether or not they should be
Well,
in.
then they'd be like Auburn. They just declare their own national championship.
True.
Like 15 years later. So 5 of them all at once. So stupid. I mean, but to your point, you said like you can't go back and like they are technically not on this roster yet.
Yeah, I guess so.
So
They're committed.
right, are you going back and changing it after the fact? They ain't here yet.
Mm-hmm. Well, interesting stuff. I mean, obviously, this just came out from Pete Thamel, so we will stay tuned. We'll keep our eyes open, our ears open, and hear what else comes down, because I'm sure a lot's going to come from this today. So, all right, join us in just a few minutes with Nick Underhill on the other side.
Off the bench.
Go to K2Z, KTOZblinds.com. Hey, if you're looking to upgrade your house, take your house to the next level with some window coverings, some shades, some blinds, whatever it is, make sure you call K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. Brandon Bart and his team have been doing it a long time. They've been doing a great job. So if you're tired of looking at outdated blinds, harsh sunlight, or rooms that just don't feel finished, it's time to call K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. They're going to bring the showroom directly to your home, and with free in-home consultations, helping you find the perfect custom window treatments that fit your style, your needs, and your budget. From custom blinds and shades to plantation shutters, beautiful drapes, even those motorized window coverings, they have solutions for every single room. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. They also have free installations. So everything you buy for them, they'll install it. So enjoy it like without the hassle, that professional look without the hassle. Serving Louisiana for a long, long time. K2Z Interiors and Outdoor Living, KTOZblinds.com.
People think it's all about game day. Let's go! But the real work happens in the off season.
Spring practices, early lifts,
Extra reps. And we need a healthcare team that works as hard as we do.
At FMOL Health, our lay of the lake, we take care of LSU football year-round.
so we can do what we do best.
We trust the lake.
From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
Hey, it's Matt Moscona inviting you to join us this Wednesday for AFR from Marucci's Hitter's House on Segan Lane in Baton Rouge. Come take some hacks in the cages with the best bats in the world, the official bat of Major League Baseball. It's at Marucci's Hitter's House in Baton Rouge.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. Home of the Woody Show in the morning. Scotty Mack with Rock at Work. Michelle Southern with Southern Rock. Home of LSU sports since 1998. And rock for Baton Rouge since 1985. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. To join our VIP fan club, text ROCK to 225-499-9898. Eagle 98.1, the rock station.
As a business owner, you're always focused on how you can improve the bottom line. Well, when was the last time you shopped your insurance coverage? Insurance Network of Louisiana can help. If you're a business owner, let my friends at Insurance Network of Louisiana see if they can find you.
Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. OTB, hour number 3 on a Tuesday morning. Jake is gone on a very important business, running a nice little important errand. So he's not here. But guess who is here? The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Nick Underhill, joining the show like he does every single Monday. Nick, what's good, man?
Are you guys still paying Hester?
Dude, he was actually here for almost 2 hours today. But yeah, he surprisingly I think he got a check for August for sure.
I haven't seen him in like 5 appearances, man. Like I don't know what's going on.
Actually,
like,
is this a you problem? You think he's upset with you?
It could be. Like I'm starting to take it personal. Like now I have to consider it. Now that you're telling me that he was here and he left, I don't know. Something's going on. Maybe we need to clear the air. I don't know.
I know we got to clear some air. I don't know. We need to have a little sit down with us. Maybe we just go get a little coffee. All 3 of us sit there and have it. I don't know. Maybe he's just frustrated. You know, for a long time, you know, it was said that the Saints just didn't have enough LSU players on their roster. Well, now LSU decided we're just going to take matters in our own hand. We're just going to put a Saint on our roster. How we feeling right now with all this NFL, college football, going back and forth? Any just like initial thoughts when you see it happening?
I feel like you guys should go back just for the content. Like just get an injunction. You can go out there and play. Like we could do like an inside the year series. Maybe get like a little Hulu show going or something. Turn it into like a buddy comedy. Like it could be pretty good.
A little reality show.
I'd watch it. I'd watch it for sure. I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, at some point, I do wonder. Like you can't have this system where players can leave the NFL and go back to college and make more money. I think that's a huge problem for the NFL. Like I wonder if the NFL at some point tries to swoop in with this because it feels like it's out of control and there's too much money in the college football ranks. The college football teams are doing too much, I think. Like at some point, this whole thing's going to explode. And I wonder if the NFL tries to swoop in and create like a whole new amateur league. Because like there's another set of billions of dollars there to grab. And we know how much the NFL likes money. But this thing's going wild, man. I think that, look, I don't blame LSU. I don't blame any team for taking advantage of the rules. Like as long as they exist, like exploit them. But at some point, I think it's probably pretty clear to everyone that this is leading to like some type of implosion of the current system. And I'm just trying to, figure out what the fallout is. But the league can't have this, man. Like, you can't enter the draft, be on a team, go through camp, see that you aren't going to make a practice squad, ask to get cut, and then, go to college and make way more money. Like, it just doesn't work. Like, they're going to have to find a way to prevent that, because it's going to start messing up everything.
Mess with the Bulls, get the horse type deal. NFL just start playing on Saturday.
I mean, I just think they should probably take it over at this point. And I would hate to see it. Like, I love college football, man. Like, I love the system. I love the pageantry. I love the history. I love the setup.
And we all do.
I just don't think this can keep going like this. I think it's a massive problem. Anytime you don't like something, you can get an injunction. Like, I'm half joking, but like, if you were to go and find a home court and they wanted you to play football for LSU, like, you'd be out there. Like, you could probably really find a way to get someone to step in and get an injunction. And like, it sounds funny, but like, that's the actual current reality right now, which is it's crazy. It's like, I have no problem watching Diego Pavia on Saturdays for the next 12 years. If it feels like that's how it's supposed to work. Like, if there's an actual minor league and you want the 38-year-old AAA quarterback playing for your team, that's cool with me, but it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of tough to get my head around right now. I mean, like, I'm interested to watch it. I love that, like, Lane is kind of like the ultimate bad guy. I love a bad guy. But I just think logically it's very clear at some point something has to give here. I think it's just being pushed way too far.
Wild times for sure. All right, let's get to little New Orleans Saints football. Okay, so how we feeling? Get blown out by the Rams. 2s versus 2s. Didn't look great. Any initial takeaways just from the game? From an overall standpoint, I know we'll kind of dive into the position groups and battles and things like that, but like, just from an overall standpoint, like, what do we take away from getting blown out in a preseason game? Like, is there a moral victory to take away from this? Do we kind of shrug it off? It's like, it's the backups playing, whatever. Is there, like, what do you take away from a big picture?
Well, one, I think we kind of knew their depth was bad at a lot of spots, and I think you kind of see that right now. That was always, and that's always going to be the thing all throughout the season. If they can stay healthy, I think they can maybe exceed expectations. If they're hurt, there's a few spots where I think they have significant problems, and I mean, it's year 2 of a rebuild. I would say they're probably ahead of schedule on it, but I think that's an area where, they got to find some answers. Maybe you work the waiver wire on cut down day and maybe try to shore up a couple spots. But there's definitely some areas where I think they could use a little bit of help. Macro sense, the only thing that I really apply overall to the team is that, and this is going back to last year and then a trend we saw throughout training camp, there's just too many like procedural mistakes with the team. And I do think that is something that, and look, you'd speak on this way better than me, but like, I think that they've been lackadaisical about that at times with some of this stuff. We saw it in camp during the 2-minute on 2 different occasions where they couldn't get lined up on 3rd down. They have a 4th down play on this 4th and 1. They call a timeout. They come out. They can't get lined up right. Illegal formation. Like, stuff like that's got to be a little bit tighter. Like, I think at some point, and it's not within his personality to be a yeller or a screamer or whatever, but at some point, like, Cullen's got to get a handle on that and make sure that it doesn't carry on into the season. To his credit, I thought it was a huge issue for like 5 or 6 weeks last year, and then they did get it under control, but it's popped up a couple times now. We've seen it in camp. Like, that's something that I just think you can't have. They had a couple 12 men's on defense. One was they were in nickel, they were going to base. I think it's just a guy not knowing what packages he's part of on some of that stuff. But like, these are things that definitely, those are the things that irk me. Like, yeah, obviously you don't like seeing them get beat. And there's some disturbing things about that. 2 joint practices in 1 week. Team's probably out of gas. The kicker not being able to hit from 39 is a travesty. Hopefully Carlson can do that. But I mean, macro sense, I don't know that I'm looking at 34-0 and being like, half my mentions on Twitter are like, you got to fire the coach. I'm like, it's a preseason game. What are we talking about here? Like, I don't think you go to that extreme. It's not like half these guys aren't going to be on the team in 7 days. So I don't know how much you take from the overall performance, but
like you said, there are underlying issues that seem to pop up and things that carried over from the regular season last year. Red zone issues, penalties, in the injury thing. I know it's not a coaching thing, but like, those 3 things kind of are popping up pretty consistently no matter who's out there.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, the lining up stuff is like
high
I
school
always feel
area.
like I go like too extreme with this because like I covered Belichick and then I covered Sean Payton and it was like if you had something you lined up wrong, like the whole team's running, people are screaming, people are getting cut like basically on the spot, and it's just a way different world now, and like the whole world's kind of changing in that sense, but it kind of bothers me like seeing it. It almost feels like they do the 2 minute and like they don't even pull a guy out when he lines up wrong. Like there has to be some level of punishment, like something that just this isn't tolerated. And if it keeps popping up, like you got to see some type of reaction to it. It bothers me watching it, not seeing that stuff, and then you see it in the games, and it's like, well, like yeah, this is what we're watching the whole entire time. I don't know where that like on that specific example, like where the accountability comes from. Like that has to change. The injury thing is crazy right now, though. They did a really good job of getting soft tissue injuries down. I honestly think those trends are just kind of small sample things. I think you get lucky, and their whole thing is like they're going to practice 2 days, take the third day off to avoid injuries. Well, now you're not getting as much work in, and you have the injury. So, like, what is the actual upside there? I don't know if I'm going to be interested to see the long term trends behind like this approach, because my suspicion is that like, well, if you practice less, like, yeah, you're probably going to lower the odds, but are you actually staying ahead of the injury curve? Maybe it's just bad luck right now. Maybe last year's a true thing. Maybe it's somewhere in the middle, but like it's damn near an epidemic right now. Like your receiver room is cut down. Your running back room went from being extremely deep to needing Zamir White. Like it's just not in a good place right now with these injuries at all.
Yeah, it's seems like it's just got the unlucky, whatever it is. If you're unlucky, got the injury bug, whatever it is, it just seems very unfortunate right now. But look, we got a lot of kickers right now, and you mentioned Carlson getting signed the other day. I know there has been a lot of issues. Nobody wants to really win that job. Now you got a three-way battle. Like, how do you even like conduct that in practice?
For a week too. I can't believe they didn't just cut one of them.
I know, right?
I mean, this is like one of the things that it's just like the differences between the old regime and the new regime. Like, someone would have got left like behind. Like Tanner Brown probably when they came home, like with the team from California in previous regimes, and now they're going to keep them all there. Like that's fine, but yeah, I think it's got to be Carlson's. I would go Carlson versus whoever. I don't know if Charlie Smith even. I don't think he counts against your roster again because he's on that international pathway program. But I'd probably go head up for the rest of the week, pick my best one, get rid of the other one, go Carlson, that guy, and then whoever wins that, compare him to whoever gets cut. By other teams. Carlson is at least automatic inside the 40 from distance. Like he's had issues the last 2 years. Like he was an all-pro kicker, real credentials, but he's been on a downward trend for 3 years from distance. At this point, like the Saints got to be happy being automatic inside 40, like start there and then try to push it back. So I think that would at least give them, a solid floor what this is and take disaster out of the mix. But like, man, like it's a league now where you get a touchback and you get 13 yards and you're in field goal position. So like you're leaving a lot there. I do think you invest in the being good from 40, and I'd say probably 50, and it's probably where you want to be now. But I mean, you're definitely leaving meat on the bone and changing your approach, and it makes things harder. Relative to the rest of the league. Like if you don't have that big leg kicker, it's just crazy. It's been multiple years now at that spot. I thought I would have bet everything on Tanner Brown being, the guy, like the real deal, like real college credentials coming in. That hasn't been it. So I would say Carlson is a strong front runner right now. But honestly, week one, I think he's going to be compared against everybody that gets cut, and I think they got to be extremely aggressive about this. They can't be bad on special teams 2 years in a row, just because you haven't made the investment.
Yeah, they can't afford with the depth on offense and defense. They can't afford not to be bad on special teams. They have to use that. That has to be a position that they can get 3 points from, like you said, half field or midfield.
Yeah, it's got to be.
What the heck's going on with the running back room right now? Are we going to have like anyone healthy enough to play running back?
I mean, like you're hoping for Kendre Miller at this point, so that's not where you want to be before the start of the season. It's Achane, him, and then the field, Ty Chandler. I think he possibly tore his ACL, so like that's going to be season ending for him. everybody else is hurt. Devin Neal's got a hamstring that's going to go into the season. Audric Estime came back, so at least they got the 3 guys there, but it got really thin really fast. Um, position of strength is suddenly like they're kind of grasping at straws a little bit. If Estime is upright and you have HN, I think you're okay there. Kendre, man, you've seen it in the game, like immediately shows you how talented he is, and you start wondering about the possibilities of him for a season, and then you realize what you're kind of hoping for there. So yeah, I mean, I think it's probably those 3 guys, and then whoever's left standing. I thought it was going to maybe be 4 making the team. Like now, it looks like it's probably going to be a 3-man room, and then whoever comes back, you kind of add them. Alvin is probably going to be out for a week or 2 into the season. I know he's got like his training staff there, and I've been there through that process, kind of seeing what he does after games. We spent a week with him a couple of years ago. Like he's on that table like 12 hours a day, even when he's healthy. So I'm not going to bet against like his timeline, but I think logically, like you're probably looking at like week 2, week 3, unless they're ahead of it. So, I think it's the 3 guys to start the season. Alvin comes back, and you kind of see where you're at that point. But it's crazy. It's just like that room's been attacked by that injury bug.
Yeah. All right. Look, not to like go back in the past again in this conversation, but okay, they lose to the Rams pretty badly in the actual game. A lot of backups. That's the silver lining there. But we hadn't really talked to you since you viewed practice with the Rams when you had the goods versus goods. Kind of give us a rundown of how practice went, because we know that we think that's those inter-squad practices. Those are a lot like more important than the actual game itself, especially when it comes to the starters. How did practice go?
Yeah, I agree with that totally. Like I think they're way more predictive of the future than, especially now in today's era. Like your guys aren't playing in the games. Like Tom Brady said in an interview the other day, like he was just talking about how the league's changed, and he said there was a preseason game where he threw a touchdown pass to Randy Moss in the 3rd quarter. Like that would not that would not happen now. So like it's a completely different world. Like I don't even know if we'll see the starters. The Rams don't play theirs at all. I would say the Rams won on both sides, like for sure. They definitely won. They look like the better team. But it wasn't like a blowout. Like I thought the Saints held their own. They had their moments. They looked good. I thought Shuck and the offense had some good stuff. I thought it was a huge confidence building day for Bryce Lance. Chris Olave's not out there. Jordan Tyson's not out there. He's basically operating as like wide receiver 1-2, and he's making plays against real players. Cornerbacks with real credentials. So I thought that was good for them. Defensively, Devontae Adams and Stafford definitely cooked them. Every time they tried to connect. I thought the Rams ran the ball on them pretty good. Carl Granderson had a great day. Like he's looked good throughout this camp. Like pressure wise, he's been around. He's been active. I think we kind of know what he is, but he's practiced well. Cornerbacks, that remains a concern for me. And then I think that popped up again in the game without Quincy Riley. Like for a second there, coming out of the Jags game, you're kind of feeling like, they'll be all right. And then you get another exposure and it's like, ooh, I don't know. Emerson kind of gave up a couple things. I thought he had a couple positive plays, but I think it's leakier there than you'd like. But yeah, I definitely think the Rams played better, but I would say the collective of the 3 practices, I would say arrow up on the Saints and probably exceed expectations across the 3. Like they smoked the Jags. I would say upper hand on the Cowboys, and then a loss to the Rams. But 2-1 out of those teams. 3 teams you're expecting to be in the playoffs. I would say it's a pretty good day for them overall. Now, to be fair, the Rams didn't play Puka Nacua, who could be the offensive player of the year. And they didn't play Myles Garrett, who could probably be the defensive player of the year. So, like, 2 major talents not on the field out there. 2 guys that are going to, swing a result a little bit. So, but the Saints didn't have Olave out there either. So their best player wasn't there. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know if it was a full indication of what it is. But I would say they played better overall than I thought they would in those practices. The Jags one especially, they smoked them in that. But, if you're trying to predict off those, What's the line? 7.5. I might take a slight over on the 7.5 after seeing the 3.
We're a week away from final rosters and everything. There's 1 preseason game left, a couple of practices left in actual training camp. What does Nick Underhill need to see?
just nobody else get hurt and maybe a guy or two come back, like, is really it. You know,
Can you forfeit the last preseason game?
Dude, they should. It's absolutely insane. They had this like battle royale with the Cowboys a week ago, and now they get to go back out there and play them again. Like, I can't believe they have to play a preseason game now after a practice that cost the two teams a collective $1 million and all those fights. But yeah, look, I don't know if there's anything really left to prove. Like, I need to see a couple field goals made, and I just want to see nobody else get hurt at this point. Like, I don't think we're going to learn anything else. I don't think there's, a big reveal. If they play the starters, I don't think they should play them long. I think it'd be crazy to go more than a series, just given how things are going and how much work they've gotten. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know that I'm really looking for a major thing. Look, Easton Kilty, I think, is the main guy I'm looking at because he looks like a real player right now, interior offensive lineman. If he had one more good game, I'm putting him on my roster, so I'm looking for him. Outside of that, yeah, I don't know that there's a lot of like unturned stones at this point.
Hey, certainly seems like it is in the barn. Nick, what are you bench pressing? What's your bench press? What's your max?
I'm not pressing nothing but buttons and keyboards.
Come on, that's such a non-answer. I wanted you to tell me 85. 115 maybe.
85. Come on, man.
That's why I asked. Brag on yourself.
I don't know. Well, if you watch this like podcast I did with Tron Armstead, we did two of them. The first one, the camera was set up on his side, and I looked like a hobbit, and he looked like a giant. So based on that one, 24 pounds, I guess.
24 pounds, right there.
It was the worst. It was the worst moment of my life in this video, man. Like so. I don't know if this is a joke on that. I don't know where we're going with this, but I got cooked on the internet for like a day. We fixed the angle. I look like a normal 6 foot tall human being.
Okay,
but
good. All right, there you go.
That was a rough look.
There you go, Nick Underhill, bench press max of 24 pounds. Right, Nick. We appreciate your time today. Enjoy this last week of preseason, and we get ready for game 1 in 2 weeks. So appreciate you.
All right, man. Yeah, take it easy.
There he is, Nick Underhill. Always bringing the good stuff. Knows everything about the Saints. So, man, it does feel like the hay's in the barn. I can't believe there's another preseason game. Please, nobody get hurt. Before we go to break, I want to tell you about our friends over at Caterus. When you think about Louisiana, you think about energy, and one company helping shape the future is Caterus. Caterus is developing the Commonwealth LNG export facility right over there in Cameron Parish, connecting American natural gas with customers around the world. Now under construction after reaching its final investment decision in 2026. The project represents a major investment in Louisiana's future. But it's about more than just exporting energy. It's about creating jobs, supporting local businesses, strengthening communities, and reinforcing Louisiana's position as one of the world's leading energy hubs. Through its natural gas production in the Commonwealth LNG project, Caterus is helping build an integrated energy platform, connecting domestic resources with the growing global demands. Construction continues on Louisiana's Gulf Coast. Caterus is proud to invest in American energy, American workers, and a stronger economic future. Caterus, connecting Louisiana energy to the world. All right, got a few more segments here without Jacob Hester. So we're going to come back and talk a little bit NFL football. No, we're not going to wrap the show up, Alondra. We got week 0. We got week 0 college football. We're going to talk about it when we come back right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right. If you've been waiting for the right time to shop and save on some hunting gear, fishing gear, whatever it is, if you've been waiting for that right time to pick out maybe a new bow, maybe something you've had your eye on for a while, this weekend is the weekend to do it at Bowie Outfitters. The Second Amendment tax-free weekend is coming up September 4th through the 6th. And at Bowie Outfitters, the whole store is going to be tax-free. And I mean every single bit of it. Guns, ammo, bows, hunting gear, outdoor equipment, clothes, whatever it is. Whatever you need, you can save on that tax. And on top of that, Bowie Outfitters is going to have the sales going throughout the store. So you can go there now and you can put it like on hold. If you can get over there right now and then hold it until you get the tax-free weekend coming up here, September 4th through 6th. Hunting season is just getting started. It is here. If you need to get that deer camp ready, duck camp, whatever it is, make sure you're doing it. And on that 3 days, you got that tax-free weekend. Go check them out or go to BowieOutfitters.com.
People ask why I chose to partner with Parrish. The answer is simple: trust. Whether you're choosing teammates, business partners, or the people working on your home or business, choose a company you know and trust. Visit parrishbuilt.com.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
At Southern Classic Chicken, we take pride in serving the freshest, seasoned, and marinated hand-breaded fried chicken. It's so good, it's wrong. Choose from a variety of classic sides like our zesty Cajun seasoned fries, savory red beans and rice, or sweet corn grits. Drive through today and pick up a family box or one of our classic combos and enjoy a true Southern classic. Order online and download our loyalty app to start earning those crispy and juicy rewards. Loyalty matters.
Eagle 98.1, the rock station. Home of the Woody Show in the morning. Scotty Mack with Rock at Work. Michelle Southern with Southern Rock. Home of LSU sports since 1998. And rock for Baton Rouge since 1985. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. To join our VIP fan club, text ROCK to 225-499-9898. Eagle 98.1, the rock station.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember,
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel. These beautiful gold panels behind us. Tuesday's a vibe, too. Do you think the energy level has matched our other Tuesdays today?
Yeah, every Tuesday is.
I know.
Yeah, we've had good energy.
I know. It's just, I felt like, the way things are happening, we're not necessarily being negative, but there's like a little bit of a, not as like happy of a show, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like you and Jake have been pretty negative, but I think that I've been, and Taylor eventually came to the side where it's like, okay, sure, maybe we don't like it, but do what you got to do to win.
Can't beat them, join them.
Can't beat them, join them.
Or there's nobody else doing it.
True.
Take the lead.
True.
Make them join you.
Yeah.
It will be super interesting to figure out if the SEC responds to the statements made by Big Ten.
The SEC has a meeting in Birmingham today, and they're expected to talk about this and try to come up with something similar to what the Big Ten and the ACC are doing.
Yeah. And if you missed it, at the end of hour number 2 here, and we saw that the breaking news in the Big Ten, the Big Ten announcing that they are not going to allow people that were on NFL roster to play in the Big Ten this year. So what that means, if you were part of the draft and you did not withdraw before the draft started, you were considered an NFL player. So they are not going to.
You got to operatively define stuff.
You have to define it. You set yourself up for a lawsuit.
I do like the way the Big Ten worded it. They were like, if you entered the draft, if you signed a contract with any professional league, if you were on a roster, somebody's going to find a way around it, probably, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
You find a judge that's a fan of this team that wants that team to do well, and, well, they'll just blindly accept anything. But they kind of have all their bases covered, at least in that statement.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. And they covered their bases. So we'll see. We'll see how if the SEC responds to that. But like Alondra just said, they have a meeting today in Birmingham. So we will see. It's certainly fascinating times. And again, sports just continues to be the great reality television show that we all love. And you love it sometimes because you care about it. You love it because sometimes you hate it. Sometimes you love it.
Mhm.
But it always keeps you on the edge of your seat.
I guess my question is, I feel like that's already a rule. Like, I feel like what the Big Ten is doing is already a rule.
Yeah.
And everybody
We're just going to restate this
suing
in a different way.
Like, that's why they're suing, I'm pretty sure. So I just don't
It
really
might
know.
not be a rule.
Like, what more can you actually do?
It might not be a rule because I just never thought that it needed
Had to
be
be?
stated.
Like, once you're in
Maybe,
the NFL,
I mean,
you're,
I
you're
just-
not coming back.
Yeah, you're not coming to college.
Why would you do that? Your goal is to get there.
I'm going to ask your friend.
Ask the friend. While you do that, let me tell you about our friends over at Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com. BayouAutomotive.com. Go check them out. If you are in the market for a new car, whether it's a brand new, maybe it's a used car, make sure you're doing it with the experts. They got a great dealership over there in Laplace, but you don't even have to go. You don't have to step foot on there if you don't want to. If you want to buy a car, convenience. They make the whole process extremely easy. So whether you want to buy a Ford, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram, whatever it is, they got you covered over there. Any make, model. You can look cool. You can go fast, or you can just get a car that wants to save on some gas mileage. Maybe your family's growing and you need a few more butts in the seat. Well, they got everything covered right over there by Automotive. You can buy it right there, and they'll drive it to you. They got 9 full-time drivers on staff, so if you buy a car from them, they will drive it to you, pick up your old one, and take it back to the dealership for the trade-in. And if you buy a car from them, they will come pick your car up if it ever needs maintenance in the future. So easy to deal with. Great people over there. All the cars, all the bells and whistles. Go check them out, BayouAutomotive.com.
So there is a rule under 12.2.3.25. This is the exception to the rule for football. A player may enter the NFL draft one time after enrolling in college without losing NCAA eligibility, provided that he is not drafted and he declares in writing his intention to resume college football within 72 hours of the draft declaration date to the school's athletic director. I'm assuming that Daquan Wright didn't do any of that.
Right. I mean,
Yeah.
Or
72
Xavier
hours.
Harris.
Yeah, I didn't even know that rule existed.
Mm-hmm. So
Fascinating. It's all interesting. We are.
I feel like
everybody's
there's already
learning
a
on the
rule.
fly here.
Like, what more can the Big Ten and the ACC, SEC, like, what more can the conferences do when the schools aren't even listening to the entire governing body of college athletics? Like, you can make that statement, but I mean, they're just gonna. They already have the TRO, like they already have the restraining order. So, what more can you do besides the College Football Playoff Committee saying, "Hey, you're not going to be in the playoffs,"
Yeah.
which
And
could be an antitrust violation.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And if it is,
But I'm not a lawyer.
And if it is something that everybody as a whole feels strongly about, like the Big Ten, if all the teams get together and be like, we disagree with this, let's all get together and have a gentleman's agreement here. We're not going to do this. We're not going to sue the Big Ten or the NCAA for this. We're going to do it together. That's the only real way to get something stopped. But it has to be something. It had to be something very egregious. And, like Lane pointed out, and I think we can all be sympathetic to the message that he pointed out, is the same thing that Ryan Day for Ohio State kind of mentioned. Like, it's crazy that it's come to this, but this is this is a very special exception. This rule, this 5th-year rule that was passed, they didn't know they had the option, and now they do, and a judge has ruled on it. So it's either going to play for us or he's going to play for somebody else. We think he's going to play for somebody else, but so whatever your opinion on it is, I think we can all be sympathetic to that. It's just like we stated in the first hour today. Where is the line? Where do you draw the line? Where does it end? There's nothing off the table going forward.
I think for this situation specifically, and you can say how we were talking about earlier, like, yeah, we never thought this would happen, but it did. But I think for this specific 5-5 situation, the line is this year. Like, there's not really an argument for somebody that graduated in 2023, 2024 to have a 5th year of eligibility, whether they went into the draft or not. Like, I think for this, it might be like a 1-year issue where, like, they're making the argument, hey, I also get a 5th year of eligibility because I graduated high school in 2022.
Right.
I didn't know that was going to be. I didn't know that was going to be available to me when I declared for the draft.
Right. Everybody moving forward knows that that's an option now. So
there's all sorts of hypotheticals you can play. Like, what if somebody, declares for the draft and goes to the NFL after 3 years, and then he goes and plays 1 year in the NFL, and he not successful, gets cut. Does he want to come back for a 5th year? He's technically still within his 5-year window from leaving high school football, right?
Yeah.
I mean, there's all sorts of hypotheticals you can play, but seemingly it is like you can sue to get what you want. So who's to say you're not going to check? Like, where the rule, where it ends, where the buck stops. We don't know, but we are going to find out together.
The buck stops at the top.
Yeah, right. The buck stops in Death Valley against Clemson. Beating by 50.
I like it.
Anyway, we'll see. It's a wild times that we're living in, and get your popcorn ready. Just sit back, relax. Don't get too worked up about it. Don't get too happy about it, sad about it, mad about it. Just watch it unfold. So really, there's not a whole lot we can do except watch. All right. Well, on that note, let's go to break. We come back. We will talk a little NFL football. We come back right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org. Your plumbing experts. The Payne family has been doing it a long time, a 3rd-generation company. And when you've been in business for that long, there's only one way to do it. You're doing it the right way. You're treating people the right way. You got fair prices, and you're an expert at what you do, expert at your craft. So there's nothing that you can throw at them that they haven't seen in the plumbing game. We're talking water lines, we're talking gas lines, tankless water heaters. If you got a remodel, renovation, commercial, they've done it for me. They took an old warehouse that was 4 walls and a roof, and they basically turned it into a food and beverage facility. We're talking a boiler, we're talking gas lines, big water lines, floor drains, you name it. They've done it. They've also helped us at the house. I got 24/7 emergency service. So have that peace of mind at home or your place of business if something happens. If an emergency occurs, doesn't matter the time, the place, the day of the year, whatever is happening, they can come help you out. Go check them out, centralplumbing.org.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Every ounce of Raising Cane's lemonade has been hand-squeezed that day from fresh lemons before being served over our signature crushed ice. Because when you make it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Are you ready for an internet experience that actually keeps up with you? Then you're ready to step into a new kind of reliability with Rev Fiber. When your internet works, the possibilities open up, and suddenly everything feels more connected, just the way it should be. Seamless enough to keep up with every swipe and every click, anywhere you are. So leave the buffering behind. 100% fiber, 0% runaround, where support is still personal. Rev Fiber. Visit revfiber.com.
ED, low T.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Tuesday morning. Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel. I want to say about our friends over at RejuveMeMedical.com. If you are, if you're just not feeling like yourself, you're not feeling, don't have that energy, that zest for life, you don't feel young again, and you want to get all that back, well, RejuveMe Medical, they are Louisiana's leader in hormone replacement therapy for over 10 years, testosterone replacement. And it used to have a stigma to it. It used to be like the gym bros would be like, oh, let's get high tests. No, it's not about that. It's about getting to the right levels to feel comfortable, to feel like you should at your current age. Some people's hormones drop off faster than others. Just get to that normal level and go see them. They have 13 locations around Louisiana. They got one in Mississippi. So chances are if you're hearing this right now, you got a great and beautiful RejuveMe Medical clinic near you. You can go get your blood work done, get those labs drawn, and it's really easy. You're like in and out 15, 20 minutes. You get the blood work done, have a consultation with them. They'll call you in. They'll say, hey, look, everything looks great. You don't need anything. Or they might say, this is a little bit low. This is where we can help make you feel better. Feel like that your youthful self again. So go check them out, RejuveMe Medical, RejuveMeMedical.com. I think, did we get a little update recently?
Little update?
Big 12?
The
Are
Big 12.
Are they joining the fight?
Correct.
Okay, so now the Big 12 issuing a similar statement as the Big 10. So now we have...
So our second conference has joined the...
That's three right now, isn't
Three,
it? Big
a
10?
third conference.
Fighting the good fight.
Fighting the good. The Big 10, the ACC, and the Big 12 all making statements saying that they will not allow players that were on NFL rosters to play on their teams. So this is a story that is unfolding in real time. Obviously, everybody up in arms yesterday about LSU and Lane Kiffin and the NFL players and then Lane addressed the media and said and told us everything that kind of we thought the thought process was and things that we can sympathize with. We understand the thought process and why if there's a judge that rules on it and you're told it's okay, you go get it to improve your football team. Mm-hmm. And we all get it. Now there's a you have to make your own decision on whether you think that's right or wrong. And we've talked about both sides of that here today. But certainly three of the Power Four conferences making a very strong statement.
Can we talk about how there's another breaking news that there's so much breaking news during OTB right now and we never get it?
It's crazy.
Will Wade added another, the basketball coach added another professional player to the team.
Yeah.
Okay, so Israeli center, 7-footer, Gilad Levy. I don't know how, it's Gilad. Gilad.
Yeah, nailed it.
Levy. So he's committed to the Tigers. He is a 24-year-old who is 7'3". He's played 3 years of professional basketball in the Israeli league. Most recently played for Afula in 18 games for them, and he averaged 5.5 minutes and 1.7 points per game. Only attempted 21 shots. So
okay, well, there you go.
There you go.
So the international players, I know there's been a lot of international people that have either committed or signed LSU.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the update on who is cleared to play up to this point from all the international signings?
So there's 7, right?
Yeah, so
RJ,
he'll make 8.
Yeah.
So everybody's good.
As of right now, RJ
I'm not
Lewis
sure
was
about.
I thought some of the international players they didn't know if they would be eligible or not. But we're good?
I think so.
You got a team?
RJ was the big one they were kind of waiting on, which happened yesterday.
I saw that hug.
I mean, you got, yeah.
Saw
Hey.
the hug.
See the hug.
Will and RJ.
Coach looks good. He looks
He
like he
does.
dropped.
Yeah, he's been doing some jogging.
Yeah, I think he likes to go around the lakes.
He's a jogger.
Cardia is a jogger. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting times. And again, all of these things. This is a new era. We all know that. We don't have to keep beating a dead horse, but like it's kind of fun because we are like watching things unfold right in front of our eyes.
There are 3 that we're still waiting on, that their eligibility is still up in the air. Marcio Santos, Michael Ruzick, and Bryce Desert. 2 S's. Dessert.
Sounds delicious.
It does. A little Bryce dessert.
God, I'm hungry.
What's your favorite dessert?
Just
chocolate cake. I like a
Just
chocolate
straight
cake.
up chocolate?
There is Tony's Chocolate Bar. If y'all
Oh,
have
I
seen
know
the
what you're talking
Tony's
about.
Chocolate Bar. There's
Yeah.
a chocolate and pretzel one that
Mhm.
is unbelievable. Now I know that's not technically a dessert, but like a chocolate cake, anybody that does, and I don't think restaurants do chocolate enough.
No, they don't.
They church it up too much. Like here's a little fruity frou thing.
You
but
mean just like a good old
just
fashioned
a chocolate cake?
Yep.
More restaurants should just adopt a chocolate cake.
And the ones
Don't
that got
church
it,
it up.
they'll hit.
Oh my, they do, and more people to order it. Like we don't want these torts and these, like creme brulee and all that stuff. That it has its moment, it has its time. But like every nice restaurant you go to, or just restaurant for that matter, doesn't have to be nice.
Yeah.
All the ranges, they have all these things. I guarantee there's 2 or 3 desserts on the menu that don't ever get ordered.
Oh yeah, I mean we don't order dessert hardly ever. We go out a lot, but if there's a chocolate cake on that menu, I'm getting it.
That's what I'm saying. Just restaurants. Keep it simple, stupid.
Add some chocolate cake to your menu.
Yeah, and some people don't even have like
It doesn't
a
even have to be
chocolate
lava.
situation on there.
Right.
No, it could just be a normal cake.
Yeah.
Like, and we don't want a flourless,
No, don't flourless nothing.
cocoa bean. Like, we don't want that
Gluten
crap.
free and bro.
Yeah, they'll have a
Give me
they'll
all
have
the gluten.
A gluten-free cookie, a cheesecake, and like
Yeah.
a creme brulee is
Oh,
typically.
How about a homemade chocolate chip cookie?
Yeah.
You think that'll get ordered?
I will.
All your fancy, like your chefs trying to show off and make a name for themselves.
Yeah.
Try to keep their job because they're the dessert chef. It's BS. Makes me more mad than this professional football
Oh,
stuff.
now I'm hungry.
Super triggered.
Like even a fancy restaurant, if you just do a good chocolate chip cookie, you're going to sell them. That's going to be your highest selling
Oh,
dessert. Guaranteed. A little ice cream a la mode.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of here.
Especially if you're fancy with your entree. You want a little simplicity for dessert.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Don't overthink it, chefs. That's my best advice.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go to break. And when we come back, we are going to do a little Ask the Bench brought to you by Ice Cold Delicious Dos Equis right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, Cannonball. Cannonball season. It's been here. Yeah, it's Louisiana. It's pretty much Cannonball season year around. So go check out the best custom pool company in all of Louisiana. That's Russell Pools. RussellPools.com. Chris Sanderson and his team over there are the experts when it comes to that brand new pool. They got 2 landscape architects on staff, so they can take your dream, have a consultation, have a meeting with them, tell them what you like, what you dislike, what your budget is, like what you want to get accomplished with your backyard area. And they can design something beautiful. They can design something within that scope of what you want. Whether you want a hot tub, whether you want something simple, whether you want a lazy river, it does not matter. They can do it. They're also the experts when it comes to pool renovation. Now, you cannot trust just any pool company to do a renovation. It takes a truly next level care and expertise and experience to be able to do that. Take an old pool, change the pump systems, all the piping, everything that comes to that renovation. Like, they are the experts. So make sure you trust Russell Pools, RussellPools.com.
When a capital project moves from planning to execution, downtime isn't an option. Who do you trust to deliver? River Parish Contractors has more than 500 employees, dedicated safety, quality, and project management teams, and 9 full-time estimators backed by a 36,000 square foot automated pipe and structural steel fabrication facility. We can deliver multi-million-dollar industrial construction projects on time and safely. Locally owned and headquartered in South Louisiana. We're River Parish Contractors, and we're built for bigger challenges.
Bayou Ford has 0% APR with no payments for 90 days and $1,000 down payment assistance on select 2026 Ford models.
Plus, the complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles.
If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
The Ascension Parish Sheriff's Office protects and serves over 132,000 residents across the parish.
Keeping our community safe is our mission, and Rev Fiber plays a critical role in how we respond. Whether it's training in our special divisions, forensics investigations, or fielding emergency calls in our operations center, Rev Business connects our teams in real time, which is why we partner with Rev Business.
Get 6 months free of Rev Business Services. Call or click today.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized, it'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information,
Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back here. Closing out the show, Off the Bench, Tuesday show, brought to you by Community Steel. A little Ask the Bench here. And as always, Ask the Bench brought to you by Ice Cold Delicious Dos Equis, that beautiful, delicious Mexican lager. I can't wait to have a couple of this.
Look.
Yes. Good glug. It's going to be my beer of choice all season long for tailgating. Hello. All right, let's see what we got here. Did anybody get a question in? Hashtag Ask the Bench. Why is Ask the Bench the redheaded stepchild of OTB mailbag?
It's not. It's a completely different thing.
Wouldn't it be the other way around? Because Ask the Bench every day, OTB mailbag only Tuesdays. So
yeah, it's like completely. Yeah, it's not
not
even
though.
close to the same. It
not
doesn't
even the
sound
same name.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, the name's not the same.
You don't even look good when you do it. Let's see here. Ooh, hashtag Ask the Bench brought to you by Dos Equis. What's your favorite omelet ingredients?
I don't really eat omelets.
You don't eat omelets?
I'm not a big egg person.
I don't eat a ton either, but I like a bell pepper in an omelet, some onion.
I love
Southwest style.
Build your own omelet like at a
hotel?
Sunday brunch type situation, like at a hotel.
Yeah.
Love that. Easy for me. Sausage, bacon, cheddar cheese, onion, spinach.
Okay. Never had the spinach. Omelet seems hard to make.
It's a little challenging, but once you get it,
so like
I consider myself pretty good omelet maker.
Really?
I'm kind of the egg guy.
Okay.
You want it over easy?
That's what they call me. They call me the egg guy.
Everybody calls me the egg guy.
Would you say you're an expert omelet maker?
Oh!
Thanks, guys.
Shout out Razor.
Yeah. He's going to hear them all the time.
I made this question up myself. Hashtag Ask the Bench. Brought to you by me and Dos Equis on this one.
Brought to you by me.
Credit to myself.
Credit to myself. A good chocolate chip cookie or a good brownie?
I'm going to always go cookie.
Yeah, I think I'm chocolate chip
That
cookie.
was faster than I
think
thought.
I'm chocolate chip cookie.
There's some. I felt like there should be some thought put to that.
Brownies are great, but a chocolate chip cookie that's perfectly baked, it's real
I'll
soft.
say it's easier to do a good brownie than a good cookie. So for that reason only, I'll go cookie because when you find it,
Yeah.
it's like a good chocolate chip cookie is a unicorn.
Brownie's the floor guy, right? High floor.
Yeah.
But the ceiling for that chocolate chip cookie.
The ceiling's really high, but like any box is gonna like you can buy at the store is
Yeah.
gonna make a good brownie.
True. But not every box is going to make a good cookie.
And I would say not that many.
Correct.
Not that many that you can buy at the store is gonna make
The
a
Toll
good
House
cookie.
ones that
I mean,
come in like
it's
the
super simple.
We
Right.
used,
It's
we
simple.
used those the other day. It comes in like a tube.
Yeah. Like you find a good chocolate chip cookie, like a brown butter
Bro.
one, little sea salt
I'm
on
telling
top.
you,
Come on.
if you're ever in New York City, there's this place called the Waverly Inn, and they have an amazing steak, but also they have the best warm chocolate chip cookie dessert that I've ever had. They got little salt flakes on it, bruh.
Damn it, guys.
I think about it every day.
It's a big deal.
We've talked so much dessert, and I'm just...
Ooh, hashtag Ask the Bench. What's on the menu for the season opener?
Whatever Rouse's is serving up.
What Rouse is serving up?
They got
that-
great chicken tendies.
They got that breakfast bar.
Breakfast
They
bar.
got good tendies. My high is definitely.
Oh,
so
you're gonna need some.
You're gonna
Mile
need
High.
some Mile High.
I was planning on going to get some steak from them, do some Philly cheesesteaks on my Blackstone. Hadn't done it yet. Excited about it.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about fudge?
Not a fan.
I don't have a big
Time and
opinion on
place?
it. Yeah,
Christmas time?
Yeah, like if I'm at Cabela's.
I don't dislike it, but it's like, eh.
And Cabela's has that fudge shop.
But I'm at Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
Hey, you can't get a couple free samples over at Buc-ee's. That's
When
some
in
fudge.
Buc-ee's, fudge, yes.
Fudge, yes.
This guy on a roll.
Must be butter. Because he's on a roll.
Ayo.
Not a big deal. They're really giving us a hard time with this Ask the Bench thing. Yeah, it's every day. Okay. Maybe sometimes it's just one question.
But we get
but
it
it's
in every day.
It's not even close to OTB mailbag. Well, all eyes on the SEC today as they meet in Birmingham to discuss the other three conferences in the Power Four have all declared that there is a rule that NFL players cannot come and play. So we will see. We will see the response in the SEC. We'll report back tomorrow. We love you. We thank you for joining us today. Go USA.
Off the bench.
And also, do not forget about Go Tommies.
Yo, Tommy!
There we go. A little delayed, but it's cool. Go to GoTommies.com. GoTommies.com. Windows, doors, siding, whatever you need. If you got a project happening, maybe it's a renovation, maybe it is, maybe you're building a new house, or maybe you just live in South Louisiana and the environment there, the climate that we live in is humid. It's hot. There's a lot of rain. There's termites in the air. Maybe you got some old windows that need replacing. Well, make sure you're giving Tommy and his team a call and see why they win award after award after award every year since 2016. Angie Super Service Award winners, because they, when they just work with you, when you have them come to your product, you're going to get a lifetime warranty in all the products that they install. They're dependable. They have a ton of integrity. They're easy to work with. Their customer service is incredible, and the product that they provide for you is awesome. So go check them out if you have that project going. Go to GoTommies.com. GoTommies.com.
My name is Mike Krumholt, and I've been with First American Bank for 4 years. What makes First American Bank special is we're able to offer all the products and services that any other big bank can offer. What sets us apart is being able to give that small town feel that someone can pick up the phone and they can talk to someone or stop by the branch and get excellent customer service.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience, or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.